almost live. Are we live? Live? Ah, it says I'm live. I was gonna make a post that I'm online. I just started Carter. I will be right with us all. You think I would ever just get everything ready before I actually start streaming? Who cares? I'm checking to see if the sound works. I'm doing important things to see if the stream is on and working. It's not. None of that is true. It's all lies. You think, as a professional, I use that word very, very loosely, I would get things ready before, but most of the time I have no schedule. I just do what I want, and I don't care. I know that's a terrible way to be, but also I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm an adult. That's, I think. I think. I don't know. That might not be true. That just might not be true. Very not true. So they're like, yeah, you dummy. You are about as much of an adult as that you are also responsible. Nope. That is my correct address, right? Twitch. That's a goddess of blunder. That's me, I think. Is that me? Oh, don't click me. Oh, this is just going to Twitch. I'm not just going to Twitch. They don't just get a fucking thing. What the fuck is this nonsense? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am Amara, goddess of blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet and all over the place. I say so many times. I am a content creator, as I said, a puppeteer, a cosplayer. I am one of your former ambassadors for Final Fantasy, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Dustborn, Innistrad Remastered, and Aether Drift. I did them all out of order, so we just went all over the place. I am also MTGO Magic Online creator as well. I play with the Breakfast Club every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel, and my lovely friends Bear Claymore, Calavera Cosplay, and Chris of One More Game MTG. Um, they're all wonderful. They all are different wonderful aspects of our community. CEDH, the Popper Commander King, and the World Championship cosplayer, Bones, who, congrats, is going to Amsterdam. We gotta get her to Amsterdam. She gotta go represent for us. She's wonderful. Congrats. I love you. Where else are we? What are we talking about? I'm gonna be in Vegas in like a month and a half, hopefully. I'm gonna have to rob a bank or two. That's not true. It's just a joke. um, what else is going on? I will have a new puppet and a new cosplay there, and I will probably just be hanging out, having foods, and maybe go see a show or something. I don't know. I enjoy just hanging out with everybody. I do get some games of Magic in. Hopefully I get more in than I normally do. Last con I did not have a lot of time to myself, and my whole entire schedule went to shit. So I didn't. I missed a lot of things I wanted to do last convention. So This time, maybe I'll actually do things. Uh, what else is going on? Even though I'm going to Bucky's when I go to fucking Atlanta, so that's happening. I don't care what else I have to do. I don't care where else I go. I am going to Bucky's. I'll probably stop at Bucky's like 3 times on the way down, so I guess I'm going to Bucky's no matter what. I'm not sponsored by Bucky's. I just really fucking love meat. I don't know anything. I don't want to look in to anything and find out that they're monsters because then I'm gonna be like, another thing to hate. So much work to hate things all the time. Oh no, it's Lando. Hi, baby boy. What's happening? Yeah, I moved things around again. Yeah, we were sorting things, and now we got a big giant wall. Because apparently Americans, that's what we like to do, is build walls. I don't know why, because we're assholes, I guess. Except for my wall is just built with tens of thousands of magic cards, so and it's only blocking cats. Gotta keep them cats out, right? No. Orlando's like, no, don't keep me out. Anyway, this is my little morning show where I just do whatever the hell I want. I just moved a bunch of stuff around so I could sort stuff, and so all these red Corsairs are just loose and roaming around now. I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna put these, and then I put them all in my streaming area, and then I was like, well, I guess we're streaming some painting. That's what's happening because they're already here. This guy didn't get very much paint on him. Oh no, Lando! I just threw paintbrushes. Oh, where did Lando? Oh, he disappeared. I love you, baby boy. You're a silly little man. You're a silly little man. Okay, anyway, let's go over here. Howdy. Hello. Oh, where's my chat at? Let's bring the chat over here. Maybe. Oh, let's bring it over here. Also, maybe. Can I just write heart? Will that bring up? Will that bring up the emoji? Emoji? Oh my god, my words don't want to work. It's too many, too hard to use words sometimes. Do I not have a love button? I need to actually put new. Series. Yo, yo, yo. You love, yeah. Boom. Words and stuff. Okay, everybody. This is my little program where I talk about magic. I'm sometimes doing my Mox Field stuff. Sometimes we're building decks. Sometimes we're sorting stuff. Sometimes we're going through my trade binders. Sometimes we're painting miniatures. Sometimes we're building miniatures. Sometimes we're just being fucking amazing. Is that a thing? Just be fucking and also amazing. Welcome to my show. I just do everything. I have so many hobbies. I am the queen of universes beyond. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Nobody can take that from me. I'm amazing. Everything awesome that has ever happened that you're doing right now is because of me. It still exists because of me. It does exist because of me. Can I take credit for everything? I'm going to. I'm doing it right now, and you're literally, there's nothing you can do to stop it. So, I love Warhammer. I've been playing Warhammer for a very, very long time. Oh, my bit rate is just jumping up and down like a little bitch. Stupid bit rate. I'll punch you in your goddamn bit rate face. Don't mind me. My violence toward bit rates. Anyway. Lando, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah. You're just making your way through, you're checking everything out. I know everything is in completely different spots. Everything is just in a different spot, my friend. God, you're magnificent, my baby. You're so handsome. You're so beautiful. I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, He's so careful about everything. He doesn't want to fall. I'm so cool. Ugh. I am a pretty cool person. I think I'm pretty cool. I'm not really that cool. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. We're gonna paint some Red Corsairs. I love Warhammer. I love Warhammer very, very much. I would, if I had to, I don't know. If I had to decide what I would, I just sit here and stare at my Warhammer guys. I don't even do anything with them sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, look at, I'm gonna sit here and stare at this guy I just painted. I'm so good at things. Oh, apparently not today. Oh my god. That's not gonna work. The way that my arm was not working out great. I was like on my elbow, and my elbow was like shaking. I was like, what? My hand's shaking enough. I don't need to freaking have my elbow shaking my whole entire arm. We definitely fuck everything up. So I'm going to tell my story of Warhammer as I always do, because who knows, you might not have ever watched this wonderful show. And if I don't have anybody to talk to, I don't have anything else to start talking about, so that's what we're going to do. This is all your fault for not being here. uh, anyway, I started Warhammer in the age of 1999. We were getting ready for Y2K. The world was going to end, as humans are known to think. I mean, right now, I mean, again, it might. I mean, I don't have faith in what's going on. I don't have faith that I'm going to wake up in the morning most of the time. Anyway, back to my story. We found a Games Workshop. I had seen Warhammer. I'd heard of Warhammer. I played Warhammer games and stuff. There weren't very many at that point in time, I think. No, I don't think Fire Warrior had come out at that point in time. I can't remember what was out at that. Anyway, you know what has always annoyed me? I'm going to complain about something that, as I always do. I guess, surprise. I'm not going to surprise anybody that I'm going to complain about something. Blizzard. Everything Blizzard has ever made has just been stole from something else. Like, I know there's not a lot of ways to be unique anymore. Everything is a copy of something or is using something from something else. So it's just like there's no way to work around that. But Blizzard, Warcraft, and StarCraft are just Warhammer. Like, they just made Warhammer games and then got tons of accolades for it. I mean, they're wonderful games. I love them. But even before I was into Warhammer and I knew about Warhammer, I could see that, like, hey, those things are very, very similar. But one of them was around a long before the other one. No, it's kind of made me wonder why, like, Games Workshop never actually did anything about that. Anyway, am I right? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm right. It's just, like, am I right? Yeah, I guess I'm just going to take credit that I am right. There's nobody here to tell me that I'm wrong, so I guess that makes it fine and okay that I am correct. God, I love these fucking pirate guys. So I love pirates, and I love space. I love everything about space stuff. I love sci-fi stuff. Star Trek, Star Wars, Dune. What else? Firefly, Farscape, Stargate, sci-fi, and they have space stuff. Like, hmm. You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna bring the water cup over so I don't do this. At this point, I'm just like, you know what? I probably already have cancers all over inside me, so you know what? Who cares what I'm doing anymore? Anyway, that was not a good idea what we did just a second ago. And now we're gonna have to wait for that area to dry. Also, this is a lot of cat hair that I got on this guy. Oopsies. Oh, I don't want to do that in that color. Don't do that. Eh. No, I don't want you here. You are causing problems. It's crazy how a hair can just completely throw everything off. The paintbrush hits it and it's just like blah. But that actually works in a lot of things. Like, I used to play paintball a lot, and we'd be out in the woods. I used to play in Germany, and we'd play out on. This is really weird and surreal, because, like, we played in the woods outside the, like, a castle, and then also, like, in giant, like, bomb craters. It was just weird. Like, because you know why those bomb craters are there. Super fucking weird. Yeah, I've had a very weird life. I don't know. I couldn't play paintball in a normal place. And I played in Germany for a long time. Unfortunately, everything I do, I have to be pimped out. Like, I would play with my friends, and I'm just they got their mask and their gun. Sometimes like a pump action gun, and I'm sitting there with my fucking looking like a stormtrooper with his fucking predator mask and my giant CO2 tank attached to my side with this cooling unit, and I was just like, what the fuck? What kind of monster am I? My poor friends. My poor friends. I mean, I'm poor anybody who's ever had to deal with me. I am really sorry. I apologize. I apologize for being in your life and probably my mouth at some point saying something stupid. I don't even remember what we were talking about Warhammer. I think we were talking about my origins again, as we do all the time, because we're so exciting. I started in '99. I used to love going to the Games Workshop. We used to sit there and watch people play. Mordheim had just come out, which was really cool. It took place in the Warhammer normal universe, not the 40k universe, but no, did it? Oh, now I might just be making something up. This band is ridiculous. It's like goth rap music? Is that a thing? It's wonderful. Something about it makes my brain just like. Hello! Okay, I'm just making sure that my audio is not playing anything else anywhere else. These are all active? Why are all these active? I am turning these all off. There's no reason anything should be playing besides me and my horrible voice. God damn it. Oh my god, is my. You know, I reset my router over and over and over again. And this is the bullshit we deal with. I apparently just have really shitty internet, which, yeah, I knew that. That's something new to me, I guess. This happens every couple of years. Then I have to call them and be like, hey, my internet's not running the way it should be. Oh, is being. There's something wrong with it. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, it's okay again. I'm like, quit throttling my fucking internet. Fuck. Like, I know what you're doing. But I don't want to be mean to some worker bee that doesn't do me any good. Doesn't do them any good. Doesn't do me any good. Still does not make me happy, you know. And if they're rude or something, yeah, then I guess sometimes I'm a dick. Don't ever start out rude. That's not a good idea, because I will just automatically make an assumption that I can be mean. And then I will be. I hate me sometimes. I'm just like, I just do whatever. I'm broken. I don't make any sense. God, pirates, you're so fucking cool. Billy Talent, you're so fucking awesome. I have never seen Billy Talent in concert. Every fucking time they're on tour, I don't notice or see that they're playing in Buffalo until like the day they're playing in Buffalo. I'm like, how? Every time I'm like, ooh, I should go see if Billy Talent's coming to Buffalo. I'm like, oh, they are in Buffalo today. Okay, excellent. Like, I'm busy, or I don't have money, or they don't have tickets. I'm like, excellent. Excellent me. Ugh. Fuck you, life. Why you gotta be such a bitch? God, so I am very excited about these red Corsairs. They are led by Heron. Black Blade. No! Black Heart, god damn it. Fuck you, Magic. Fucking. I complain about this all the time. There's a Magic character, Dakin Blackblade, and for some reason my brain just does not want to differentiate that. Makes me pretty pissed off. Like, really, brain? Quit it. Stop being so dumb. You're being dumb. I mean, doesn't surprise me, but also, I wonder if they'll let me play my Lucy deck tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Joe Kilcar's stream. Which, if you're not following Joe Kilcar, you should. Wonderful voice actor and Magic the Gathering creator. One of the hosts of the Thought Vessel podcast. They do a lot of interesting topics. They're very smart. One of my favorite people. So, you can find him here on YouTube or on Twitch as well. I do believe you can find their stream on most, on Apple and on maybe Spotify. I guess I should check and see. I just usually click the button on the Blue Sky. It just takes me to wherever I'm going. So I don't put a lot of effort into things. And unfortunately, sometimes, like, extra information to things, sometimes I just don't have it. Sometimes my brain just don't want to remember things. Which is most of the time. So I love these Red Corsair colors. The wonderful thing is so much of it is just black. So then I don't have to do, I already primed them black, so I just got to do highlights. I was like, okay. Also probably clean up anything I fucked up with getting red into it, so. Sure, we will have stuff that we gotta clean up. There's no way that we won't have stuff to clean up. This paint makes me rage. It just freaking gets so sticky so fast. My lighting is really weird right now. I was trying to get the lamp out of my face, but I was like, now I gotta move the camera somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? This paintbrush, poor baby, has painted so many hours of models. Using her until she can't be used anymore. Ooh, Daredevil comes out here soon. Most of the time I just wait for the whole entire shows to come out, but I will watch Daredevil weekly. Daredevil I will not wait for. I don't want people ruining it for me, because I will be pissed. That's a good way for me. I will unfriend you. I will never talk to you again if you ruin something for me. I will just outright erase you from my existence. I will see you somewhere and I will just go somewhere else. I will not say hi, I will just be gone. Like, you ruined this show for me, I am out. Okay, in 1 minute, I am going to go take a quick break and go grab a water to clean my paintbrush off. I will clean my paintbrush off properly this stream at some point. At some point, I will remember to bring it over. Also, I'm going to go stretch my back out real quick. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks as well. I will be right back, you beautiful, beautiful people. I am gonna go do those other things I do, which is going and drinking an energy drink and stretching. Welcome back, everybody. It's Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make magic the gathering content on the internet. Right now, we're painting miniatures because we can. Gosh, why is my arm not doing what I want it to do? Do what I want, arm. You tell me what to do. Mr. Mir, what's happening? I'm painting my red horse's hairs. I went and got water finally to clean my paintbrush like a proper person. Jabir, I did not clean my paintbrushes properly. I mean, this poor paintbrush is definitely, it's painted like 30 or 40 hours worth of guys and it's still working. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, 30 or 40 hours out of a paintbrush for like $3 or $4 for the paintbrush. That's not terrible, I guess, cost-wise. You're getting a decent amount worth. So I'm making a... You don't take care... I'm in such a rush most of the time. I want to get more paint on things. I was like, this is in my way. This is not working. I need to move faster. Yeah. I gotta put some freaking water in this. I'm trying to get as much paint out of this as I possibly can. I'm like, please, don't die on me. I don't want to go back to. I don't want to go to the store. If I go to the store, I'll buy more things, and I don't want to buy more things because I don't got money to buy more things. I guess yeah, that's about right. I take care of my. Yeah, okay. I take care of my paintbrushes like I take care of myself as well. So I made I turned my Imperial Breacher team into a Red Corsairs Traitor Guard Breacher team. I was like, you know what? This would be cool. This is what's happening. I was like, I don't want more Imperial guys. And I was like, and I want more Red Corsairs. It's like, how do I make this happen? I was like, I still have this that I could build. Because I had gotten that for Christmas, I think, from my parents. You know, it only took like 40-something years to get my parents to buy the things I actually like. Like, don't buy me things I don't need that I am not into. Like, it's no good. Ugh, this paint sucks to me. It sucks so much. I hate it so much. It just keeps getting clumped up. It came like that. Like it was brand new. I was like, come on. I'm like, I don't want to spend all my time freaking... I tried to make all of my Breacher team chicks. Because, you know. Who doesn't love a lovely lady with a sword? I love that this Breacher team has a portable las cannon. I did not realize that the las cannons came in a portable form that you could carry around. Not a space marine, a non-space marine one. I was like, I could be a human being and I could have this cool laser beam to shoot at people. Man, if I had a cool laser beam to shoot at people, I would get so much stuff done. I have a terrible thing for chainsaws, and I think that makes my love of Warhammer even more. So I scratched out all the Imperial emblems on all these guys. I put giant marks across. Oh, I didn't do you. Oh, no, I did. I just did it across. I X'd out all of the Imperial Navy symbols. Ooh, that sounds magnificent. I hate building models, though. It's my least favorite part of this hobby. Like, never get too close to my models because you'll see that I fucked something up on them while I was gluing them and just got angry. I was just like, nope, and then I just quit. Or I'm just like, ooh, I forgot to completely glue this even on here. Like my one captain guy over there, I forgot to glue the other half of or the other side of a lightning claw on. So now I have to go try to find where exactly that other half went because I already put everything away. So now I gotta go find it, and then I'm gonna have to glue it on, and then it's not gonna be prime. I guess I could prime it before then glue it on. Okay, I guess I could do that. I will never paint on something that's not primed. I tried that a couple of times, and that is not a good way to paint. That is a horrible way to paint. If I had to paint without primer, I would probably never paint ever again. I'd just be like, I'm out. I am out. I am glad that these Red Corsairs are a lot of black. Like, yes. Have as much black as you want in there, so I don't have to do as much work. That's the best way to paint, when you don't have to do as much work. Oh man, I put way too much paint on this paintbrush. I was trying to de-thicken it. I'm sure there's a better word than de-thicken. I'm sure that's a real word. I don't know. I haven't looked into any other way of painting than how I paint. I'm like, do I want to learn new things? I'm like, I don't know. I'm too old to learn new things. Oh, you know what? That's a cool. I could use that as a patch on there. So we'll just paint around that. I'm a big fan of the red. A lot of times I like to do my own colors and stuff. So, but like World Eaters, de-thicken, thinning. That yes, that is what we want to do. I want to thin out the paint. Success. Tamir, I am a fucking mess. I, all my words and things all come from magic cards, so if there's not a proper word for things, I don't know. What in magic, I have no idea. My whole entire vocabulary just comes from comic books and magic cards. And then I'm just like, I think I know what this word means, so this is how I will use it, and somebody will think I'm smart. Or I use it in the completely wrong context, and I'm like, oh, like World Eaters, I didn't want to do in different colors. I almost did them in their heresy colors, but I hate working in white, so I'm just like, no. But they're iconic, and they look so fucking good in just normal World Eater in the original colors, so like the red. So it's like I'll keep them that way. And the Red Corsairs, I was obsessed with Harley Quinn, so like my aesthetic for a really long time was purples and reds. I gotta get this stupid thing off of here. It keeps popping. I tried Yahtzee with buddies, and I said, no, this is not actually Yahtzee. I thought I was gonna get to play Yahtzee with people. And now, because I had joined something to rep for it, it keeps popping up, and I'm like, nah. But the Red Corsairs look so good in their black and red, so I'm just like, I'm gonna keep that. And then I'm adding, like, shiny golds and things just because they're pirates. They need fucking gold. You can't make everything black and red. I mean, I could, but I want them to look like pirates. If I was a pirate, I would have all sorts of gold stuff. I had gold teeth. I'd have probably a cool gold hook hand. I probably would have cut my own hand off, I imagine. That's how I would end up with my hook hand or my peg leg, is I would have actually probably been the one and just cut my own leg off on mistake with a sword or tried to be cool. I would have made a terrible pirate. I don't know. I am a chaos girly. I understand all the chaos guys. They make sense to me. Imperium's stupid. It's evil. I mean, they're not going about completely the right way about things, but I have so many ideas for doing these Corsairs, like vehicles and stuff, customizing them. So I need to get some rhinos and some land raiders at some point. At least 2 land raiders and 3 rhinos. Your guys look so good. You do such a good job. I love just looking at things. Sometimes I don't always comment and I get to talk about things when I see everybody's models, but I enjoy our Discord. I like seeing everybody's stuff even when I don't have time to stop and be there. uh, I don't know. I love Warhammer. It makes me happy. It's an escape from everything else that's going on in the world. Even my other hobbies. That's the one nice thing is if I sit here and I'm painting and making content right now, like I don't need to have the newest thing. I don't have to have to get everybody's attention. That's how I feel when I'm doing magic stuff. Ugh. Just like if you don't have that newest thing to show off, then people don't pay attention. So it's just kind of it's a vicious cycle. That's why I just do whatever I want on my channel. Like, I don't care. If I want to talk about magic and do magic stuff that day, that's what I do. If I want to paint Warhammer, guys, I'm gonna paint Warhammer, guys. God damn it. I am controlled by no one. Except for maybe my partner occasionally. I do what she tells me to do. Not all the time, though. Sometimes I just do what I want, no matter what. It's better to beg for forgiveness. Most of the time it's just because I wasn't listening. It's my bad. Even though a lot of times I'm listening, but it just goes in and it just goes right back out. Like I'm trying to listen, like if I don't want to get in trouble and it's something important that I have to do, I'm like, okay, let's just sit. You tell me what's happening. I am going to try to absorb it. Will we? Probably not. Let me make sure this is not. Okay. The other day I was playing my music through here. When it did not work out well for me. The YouTube yelled at me. The Twitch yelled at me. You know what? That would have been cool to do like a black streak through her hair. I'm doing some of the helmets with. I mean, I'm doing the icons on just by hand. I don't like transfers just because I shake so much, and I don't know how many times I've fucking put them in the wrong place, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I'm out. So instead, I'm gonna shake and try to draw icons on them. I'm not gonna do any of the fancy icons. I'm probably just gonna do like the ruins and stuff. I don't know. I love Warhammer, Tamir. It makes me happy. I would love just to paint miniatures for a living. That was what I was doing. I will never be able to see anything because it's staring at these little guys for hours and hours. But she looks so cool. Oh yeah. I don't ever do any planning when I'm actually painting things. I don't like go, okay, this is what I'm gonna paint this. So it's just usually, is that an ant? Oh my god. Why is there an ant in here? earlier I wasn't paying attention and I forgot that I had an icon that I needed to X out. And I like it. There's a lot of information to absorb, and there's always something new, and there's always just books and things to read. So it's something that I can just absorb constantly and keeps me busy. And I love the universe. So I love the stories. I love. There's so many aspects of the hobby that I do enjoy besides building. Building is the only thing I hate about Warhammer. It is my least favorite thing about Warhammer. I gouged X's through all these with my knife, but I also was like, you know what? We'll also put the red X through with the gouges. That way it brings the gouges out a little bit more. I don't know. I hate that they put out so many editions so fast. Like, I'm still catching up. I'm trying to learn 10th edition right now. Like, I'm hoping that they make it so that I know that with 500 worlds they made it so you could start like making your own like characters to or like custom characters that are like special characters. I hope they keep doing things like that. I like the idea of being able to customize everything and play how you want to play. Kind of like how in Magic you can make a deck of any sort and still compete and have fun and do your thing. You can make a deck any way you want. I think I'm bringing my Corsairs to Sealed. I just gotta go make sure I go get rhinos and land raiders because I'm not marching my way across the field with pirates. That's not. I don't know. The red Corsairs seem really good. They're my kind of play style, so I'm just like, okay, I'm in. I actually have to go get the book so I can actually have the rules to my army, I guess. It's on my list of things to do. See, I feel like 3 years, for this at least, I don't, as long as they don't phase out models and things, that's when I get angry, just because, like, I feel like you should always just be able to keep adding to your army. Gonna bring your Dark Angels? I love Dark Angels. Do you need any of the Dark Angel Heroes figures? I have extras. I can save them and give them to you when you get here. These guys are gonna look really cool. These Imperial Breachers. I was like, it makes perfect sense for a Breacher team to have rebelled and become pirates. I feel like I hate it because there's so many. I don't know which Chaos faction I would have joined. Like if I was just like a trader marine. Obviously, I'm not going to get to be a space marine. You know, I probably would have been a trader Sisters of Battle. Oh, I should make a Sisters of Battle Corsair team. Oh fuck, I'm gonna do that. That's definitely doable. Oh, how would? Okay, sorry. I just had an idea. Oh, that's a good idea. See, I would be very, very. I wish that Quiver would make a miniature box of some sort. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm an ambassador, so I get to talk to them about things. I was like, could you guys build a backpack for my miniatures so I can take my armies with me? And it's been discussed. Did you? Ugh, that sounds fucking cool. I had made a Terminator armored before they had the Sisters of Battle, like the mechanized. I forgot what they're called. The big robot that the sisters ride around in. Uh, I had cut out. a Terminator armor and made it so she had controls and everything, and then used a Slanesh demonette armor or body, and then he sculpted out the sister's head, a metal sister's head, because there were plastic ones at the time. I used to do a lot of custom stuff. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in, Tom. Are you working today? Oh, awesome. I will check it out. I'll check it out probably when I go to stretch. I like to see how many things I could possibly do during my breaks. Most of the time, I grab something to eat, I do my stretches, I pet some cats, I check my phone. Tom, you should play Warhammer. Yes, not the Penton engines, but it's the actual sisters that they ride, or they like a Morin's vehicle, but smaller. I forgot what they're called. What's Morin Val's robot thingy? Robot thingy. Oh, it's your day off? Nice. You doing anything cool? You could be painting miniatures right now. You want to come and sort my magic cards? Oh my god, that's what I've been doing all morning, and I don't want to see another magic card today. I was like, I have to stream some magic tomorrow. Okay, I'm done with magic and for the rest of the day. Yes, Paragon war suits. I think I'm gonna rebuild her. Hey, Sammy. No, but I think I'm gonna rebuild her now that those war suits exist, and I can do a lot of customization on things, change things around. I feel like I have so many more options now for the customization of it that I'm like, I should definitely just try to. I used to love customizing things, and I've started doing more. Like, I did a lot of customization on these, like, a lot more than I probably needed to do. But I was like, oh, this would be cool. I was like, oh, this would be cool. I was like, I wanted to make them unique, but then also keep them like they should be. I like that they're another Chaos faction that didn't actually bow down to the Chaos gods, and that they're rebelling, and rebelling on their own, and doing it good. I'm making a Death Guard murder wing with the Man Reapers. I was like, how cool would it be to make a murder wing, make them so they're higher up off the ground, and then give them Man Reapers? So it's like, that would be terrifying. I don't even think the Death Guard could actually use a murder wing, but I'll probably just use it as my kill team. I don't really care. I'm like, if I want to do something cool, I'm gonna fucking do something cool, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Besides tell me that I can't play with it, then I guess I'll just be sad. Like, why are you trying to ruin my fun? Let me do my things. I don't know. For my world of Warhammer guys here, I have definitely changed a lot of story elements. There's things that annoy me, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. I think that these guys have little pouches. I wish they would have. They came with enough new shoulder pads that I could do every single guy's shoulder pads, so that was good. That's pretty cool. I feel like they could do a lot more cool stuff where we could. I really want Word Bearers and Alpha Legion. I'm hoping that they're actually giving us everybody. That we're finally getting all the units that didn't have things in some way, or at least give us the options to do it. Like, I hate that my Alpha Legion is mostly all stuff that I had to get from the Heresy era or game and move and customize. And they don't look great because I had to do that. They do need a flying. Oh my god, they could give them something cool. I feel like Crone would have some kind of like a unit that can fly and land. Just crash it like a Helldrake, but maybe a World Eater Dragon of some sort. Some kind of giant Helldrake that's not a Helldrake, but a Helldragon. It's just like merged like Voltron and has like three Helldrakes have like combined together into like some fucking Hydra. I don't know. I'm just making up shit over here. So, like, what kind of terrifying, terrible thing could I give them? That would be terrifying, and I would not. Chaos already has enough terrifying things going on. That's the thing is, I want all these other factions to get stuff, and I want new units from the older stuff too, though. So I guess at least since they keep updating models, they can keep adding new units slowly. But then they have to keep track of if they make something new, is it going to mess with the meta and things like that? Things that I don't take into consideration because I don't like play at the store or anything. I'm just like, ah, that looks really cool, and I'm going to add it to my army. And when I get to play it with my friends, cool. I don't even know if we have anywhere to play around. We have our Games Workshop, but they have really freaking weird hours. Like, I went to go show my models so I could get my card stamped, and they weren't open on Mondays. I was like, I'm not usually down here. I was like, I had to go to my pain doctor, so I was like, well, I'm down here. I can go do this too. And it's like, you're not open on Mondays? That's when I schedule my appointments. I was like, now I gotta schedule my appointments on a different day because the Games Workshop's not open? Stupid. Killing me. What I wish I would have done is actually get a Space Marine tactical squad and then just turn them into a Trader Marine squad. Like they just defected. I love that that's how the Red Corsairs actually get things going. Yeah, that's the only person I have to play with here is my partner's brother-in-law. He plays, and he's got a pretty decent collection. He's super into it, and I got to play with him a couple of times, but he is usually working, and he's like an hour out, and nobody ever makes plans. So I was just like, eh. You don't want to sort my cards, Dom? I don't want to sort my cards. You know how many cards I have. I posted pictures, but it's not even. It doesn't do it credit. I had a giant mess this morning when I was trying to figure out what boxes had what things in them. So I was trying to organize all the boxes, but also I was trying to put away some cards and sort them as I was going, just so I could feel like I was accomplishing something. Ugh. It's Tom and Tamir. Welcome. I am gonna go take a short little break during the commercials. Thanks for sitting through the ads, though. I do appreciate it. It does help a little bit money-wise. It's something. Just keep trading magic cards for Warhammer, guys, until the end of the world. Thank you very much for stopping in, Tamir. I do appreciate you. Hearts and love, my friend. You take care of yourself, and I will talk to you on the Discord. I'm gonna go check out your model, actually, in a second. And Tom, I will be right back. Thanks for sitting through the breaks. I do appreciate y'all. I'll be right back. nonsense, I say. Nope, you're coming up here? It's Batman. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. It is Amara, Goddess of Blunder, with guest Batty Cat, the Batman, my oldest boy, old man Batman. He's so silly. He is my boy. He was my first black cat. He is a lovely little man. He's so soft. He used to be so much poofier than he was before. Woo woo! 10-day stream. 10 days. Thank you. Thank you, Sabby. That's a lot of days. Tom hasn't even been here for 1 day. It's actually 2 days, I think, because you were on yesterday, so success, Tom. I'm so funny. Apparently, the ants are back, which is great. There's nothing in this room for ants. There's not food. I don't know what they want from me. Hi, Batty. They're so soft. Batty has extra paws. He has so many extra paws. Yeah, he's so handsome. You're so handsome. Sorry, this has devolved into me just petting cats again. This happened yesterday as well. We ran into me petting cats for the whole entire after a break. So yesterday's stream, there's at least a couple hours of me just petting Mando Mandalorian. I don't know why I stuff water in my cheeks like a squirrel, and then I slowly drink it. I don't know. I don't know a lot of reasons why I think I do the things I do. You're so handsome. You're just purring so loud. Are you picking up on here? You're purring through my microphone? Yeah. You're so handsome. We gotta get this thing off of here. This Yahtzee stream thing. I'm not a fan of this Yahtzee game. If it keeps popping up, I gotta turn it off my stream elements. It just keeps going. I tried it. It's not actually Yahtzee. Makes me sad. Makes me really sad, to tell you the truth. I was like, ooh, I can play Yahtzee with people? Cool. No, you can't. Batty, you're so handsome. We're gonna go further in here. So, welcome back, everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not shaking paint and petting cats. Batty, you're so handsome. You're just the most handsome boy in all the lands. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. I love you so much. I'm sorry, let me move that back. As much as I just want to sit here and pet you and love you, we're also going to paint miniatures at the same time. Maybe. I'm going to blow all this paint that or hair that I just got from you petting you off of my models. Batty, I love you so much. I am hair frying my Whopper right now. I went and stretched. I pet some cats. Took a picture of Lando. I did my stretches. We drank some energy drink. I ate a handful of popcorn. I try to do as many things as I possibly can during the ad breaks. It's mainly so I can go stretch my back and stretch out my head, because sitting, especially hunched over doing this, is kicks my ass. Does not make my body happy at all. It makes my body very unhappy, actually. Makes it incredibly unhappy. Oh, we're not gonna paint that right now. The lighting is all freaking weird in here because I have to have that light on when I'm streaming, but then I also have to have different lighting for painting the models, so I can't completely see everything I'm painting, which is probably not great. Probably not how I should be painting things. I wish I wouldn't have used Legionnaire bodies for these Corsairs. I mean, I know that's what I was supposed to do. That's what I had instructions to do. But, ugh, this freaking... all of the trim on here makes me so upset. I don't want to paint all this trim. I don't want to paint around all the trim. Ugh. That's what I have to say about that. What are we gonna do with me, Batty Cat? What are we gonna do with you, huh? I'm gonna pet you, and I'm gonna love you. Batty Cat is an important part of the family. He is my baby. They've been with me for 14 years now. It's insane, Batty. And you still love me, which is kind of weird, too. I don't know, one other person made that mistake. My partner, been, what, 23 years this year. It's an insane amount of years for any human being to put up with somebody. Tom, actually, another human being that has put up with me for a really long time. Tom. Tom, what are we at, like 18 years, I feel like? I feel like that's the correct amount of years. Where did my chat go? Did I just close it? Is that what happened? Oops. Patty, we're bad at this. I'm gonna fire myself from... Where did it go? It's not here. It's not over here. Nope. I don't know. Chat has disappeared. Oh, it put it over here? That's weird. I don't like that. Gets it. This is nonsense. Stop this nonsense. Stop trying to do new things. How dare you? Tom is a butt. Trying to get Tom's attention. We call him a butt. No, I do believe me and Tom have known each other for about 18 years. Might be a little bit longer. I might have the... I know it was at least 2009. Or at least he knew of me and I was around. Who knows? I was probably being mean or being a jerk face. That also sounds like me. I picked on Tom a lot. I was not very nice. And I apologize, Tom. I may have been an ass. I know I was an ass. There is no not being an ass. Not even an ass. I was an asshole. But I was an asshole to everybody, so it wasn't something that it was just Tom. I was an erratic, crazy. Was it 19? I was gonna say I was around there. So I feel like I know I left in 2009, so it might have been a bit little longer. I think that was about the time I was out. I don't know why. I've had having a lot of trouble with the app on my phone as well, on the Android version, so I don't know. I mean, I expect that from Apple. I hate Apple products. They're just paying for the fucking brand, and it doesn't make any sense when there's better things. Paying for the brand name so you can walk around and show it to people and advertise for them for free. I don't know. I can't imagine sitting there in the Apple store. I see these people waiting in line outside the Apple store, and I was like, no. Not only that, I don't want to fucking deal. Like, if I want to just go look at something, I don't want to deal with people up my fucking ass. Like, most of the time I know what I'm in there for, and I don't need help. I don't want to have a conversation with them. Just leave me alone. You know, the weird thing is, though, if I go to, like, an LGS or something that I've never been to, it does make me angry if you don't ask me or even talk to me at all. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like you should be creating a bond of some sort with every customer that comes in if you're a local business, because you need that business. You need that repeat business. Like, you anger somebody and they never come back in, you're losing money. Like, fake it if you don't like the person or you don't want to fucking talk to people. That's one of the reasons why I could never actually own like an LGS, because I would never hire anybody, because I would just know what I was getting. Most likely. I mean, there are wonderful workers out there, but you don't know who they are until somebody actually proves themselves. Mara's opinions on hiring people for LGSs and local businesses. Because she has, I guess I did work for a local tattoo business for a long time. And you know what? I was always nice to everybody, even people that I just wanted to maul them. You are wonderful, Tom. You do what I tell you to do. That's the number one thing that you should do. Do whatever Amara says. Amara will be happy with that. Tom, I have too many magic cards. The thing is, I spent the whole entire morning doing that, and I need to do it with the fucking Pokemon cards and get rid of all the Pokemon cards so I can go to Vegas. Pokemon will be paying for my going to Vegas. But there's so many fucking Pokemon cards. And I hate them. They're not interesting to me. I like to see their art. I don't know. Pokemon is so simplistic. I can't do it. I love it. I love its video game form. I like looking at the art on the new cards. They always are really cool. But like game-wise, it's too easy. I don't know. You know whether or not you've won in the first like 2 turns, and you're just like, why am I? You gotta sit through the rest of this. Ugh. I mean, most of the time it's me winning, but when it's not me winning, ugh. I sit there and wait for the other person to kill me. It's too much work sometimes, especially if they don't realize they can kill you. Which then sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I can win this. I mean, stranger things have happened. I don't know, I've held on during so many Magic matches that I should have lost and won, so I never just quit.
Especially if I know I can make it really hard for the other person to win. And I'm like, well, if they make a mistake, it's like I could possibly still win this. And sometimes, it's interesting playing Magic. There's so many little things that people don't. I don't know. Sometimes I do things to make you do other things I want you to do. I don't know. There's a lot of little intricacies in Magic that we don't think about. Sometimes it's just the words that we're talking, especially with like politics and things of trying to talk somebody into attacking somebody else or doing what you want them to do. Sometimes just planting the ideas out there so they're out there just in case they're not paying attention to something. But also, once that idea is out there, a lot of times it might seem like a really good idea. Sabby and Tom are here. Tom and Sabby. Sabby and Tom. Now, I guess I have to make this red. I don't want to make it red. But that part of the armor is black, and I can't have everything black because then like it doesn't separate it in any way. You can't even see that it's there. The weird thing is, part of me hates painting. But then the other half of me really loves painting. God, Tom, we need to go see Billy Talent. I don't know if they're coming here. I know they are playing in Toronto, but I can't get to Toronto. I just don't want to be here in America anymore. Canada, why will you not accept me? I promise I will be good. Not only will I be good, I will bring my content creating to. Don't you want a former Magic the Gathering ambassador, Canada? Forget that I'm an American. I imagine that's probably stopping something. You don't want refugees from America? Please? I mean, I imagine America is at some point going to invade Canada. I mean, at this point, nothing is going to surprise me. I mean, I don't want that. I just. Oh my god, I can't see what I need to paint here. Oh my god, I thought that was a fire alarm in my house, but it was a song that was playing. I was like, what the fuck? Quit confusing my brain hole. Tom, we need to plan out Vegas, our trip. And where we're stopping, or how we're getting, route we're taking. I mean, do we want to stay in the north as long as we possibly can? Oh man, the other Bucky's will be open. I have seen Canadian Bacon, Tom. I have. I saw it in the movie theater. God, I'm old. I I used to watch so many movies. It was like $1 to go to the movie theater on base. So, and there was like a new movie every night. So, because we were so like the military is so far behind on movies. Yeah, it would probably be a good idea, especially since if gas is going insane and it's not gonna get better. Well, unless we invade another country and steal their oil, I guess. Which that could happen. I don't know. The real world is it's just fucking horrible. I could start talking about the Warhammer universe, and you would have no idea whether or not I was talking about things that are going on in our own country, or the terrible things that the Imperium have done. Uh, I guess we should just be glad that they're idiots. So I got that at least going for us. Anyway. Yeah, it would probably be the best thing that we could possibly do at some point. I know we are bad at doing real people things, and that we are more likely to start talking about magic or just doing magic stuff instead. Oh my god, I don't know how the fuck we're painting that leg, actually. A really weird fucking spot. Or angle. Okay, I do want to get paint on everybody. That was what... Because the breachers just got done. I had new Corsairs that I had finally put all the red on, or some color on all of my Corsairs, and then I made more. Ah, got red on this leg. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this. I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Ah, we did it. How do you think your decks did last night, Tom? I mean, you made that Genghis really fucking powerful. I'll give you my opinions on things. I think you made it a really powerful deck. I think you didn't realize a lot of the things that the synergies that you had created are going to cause you problems play wise and make it so you're playing solitaire. So I don't know if you're going to want to limit those kind of things, change them so they're not as complicated. I was like, there's too much going on over there. I was like, I'm just gonna make Tom fucking figure it out. That's what my solution to it was in my head. I was like, that is a Tom problem now. I am not doing the math. It's some of the reasons why I don't play Scoot Swarm. It's why I don't play fucking Cath. I almost put Cathar's Crusade inside Balin, but with the amount of creatures that were coming onto the battlefield that I was gonna have coming onto the battlefield all at the same time, I knew Cathar's Crusade was just gonna fucking go insane, and I mean it would be devastating in that deck, but I don't want to deal with it. And it's also a card that people hate, so especially since it turns into okay, I gotta do this. Hold on a second, I gotta do this. I love Radstag. What do I use Radstag in? That's something stupid. I think it might be Wilson actually, just because it lets me make. No, there's a stupid reason that I have it in a deck, and it's to make mass quantities of Radstags, but I can't remember what deck it is. Damn it, me and my millions of decks. Ant, nobody invited you to this party, Ant. Stupid ants, Tom. Nobody invited them to this party. Tom, I really want to go see Mother again. I don't know, Mother music makes sense to me. I can tell that he has, somebody in the band that does the writing has all the same mental issues that I have. I'm like, oh, a fellow human that has my issues. It makes me feel a little less lonely. Being insane is not terrific. This is not fun. Sometimes I just wish I could stop talking. I wish I could quit hearing myself talk constantly. Like, you should just not stop. You should just not talk anymore. And then I stop for like 2 seconds, and then the next thing I know, I'm talking again. I'm like, what the hell? Stop it. Anyway, what has Tom written about scoot swarms? The thing is, if you have Scoot Swarm in your deck, you're abusing it in some way. Like, you're using it as a win condition. So, like, it's going to do the Scoot Swarm thing. You are. I mean, if you're not, then it's kind of. You're not playing properly, I guess. Which, why are you putting Scoot Swarm in there? Put something else cool. With some big giant monster. Ant, you just go about your business. Amara has no beef with ants. I think they're pretty fucking cool, but I do not like them roaming around my house. That is, unfortunately, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, I could definitely feel like cold air blowing through the wall over there, and I'm like, is this another fucking wall that's not insulated? That is not built properly? Am I gonna have to fucking tear this wall down? I'm not tearing this wall down this year. I've torn enough walls and floors down this year. I'm done. No more. Amara is done. Well, that's not completely true. She might. Not my own walls. If I have to take down other people's walls, maybe. Hey, Shannable. I might do that. I haven't decided how long I'm going to be on, so I will let you know in a moment. I'm probably going to go stretch and go eat my hamburger real quick during this 2-minute break. Like a crazy person. Tom, what are you doing? You can join us. You can come and stream with us, Tom. What is Tom's? Tom, you can stream yourself doing whatever Tom is doing, which could be anything, which is questionable. I guess. Don't stream anything, Tom. Just I love you, Tom. The fact that you put up with me, Tom, it's impressive. I'm impressed by your stamina and your putting up with me. Saying I'm impressed by your stamina was kind of weird. You're just sitting in your car? Why are you just sitting in your car? Is there a reason you're sitting in your car? Like, you're not, like, killing yourself or anything, right? You're not just, like, got the exhaust going in. Like, I need to feel something. I mean, I've done that before. Is it the first day of spring? Is all the snow is melting again? This nonsense. It's freaking raining. Like, it snowed. Now we have snow again. Now the snow is melting again. Now it's back up to 50 degrees today. I'm like, so you're doing lines of coke in your car so you can go back in the house? That seems like a lot of work. I'm just assuming that you meant that you're doing coke in your car. I don't actually know if that's what's happening. Most likely, it's probably not. It is probably a fountain Coke, is my belief. It's not a Nuka Cola Quantum. Tom, you should start playing Fallout. We should all play Fallout online. We could build a city. Well, we could build a bunch of town or a bunch of shelters next to each other. Build a little town. That sounds good. Where did you get a cherry float Coca-Cola? I mean, it's probably somewhere in Jamestown. Sonic? You know, we have that Sonic in front of the Walmart. I just realized that it's not in front of the Walmart. I haven't been outside so often over there that I just don't know what's going on over there at all. Store? What store? Oh, the store. Your store. The store of Tom. The business of Tom. Okay, I'm gonna go stretch real quick. And go eat my hamburger. So I'll be right back. Stretch, hamburger. Stretch, hamburger. Stretch, hamburger. Thank you for sitting through the ads. Multiple, you say, Tom? Tom, this Marina girl amuses me. She is very erratic. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of Lily Allen. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. We're painting some miniatures. Welcome to my wonderful miniature... Magical miniature morning? Is that what's happening? With Amara? That's me. This is making me so angry. I'm just gonna keep adding water to you until you quit being a bitch. You know, actually, it reminds me very much of Regina Spektor. Which, I love Regina Spektor. Okay. So, welcome back, everybody. I do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate you hanging out with me as well. Just ate a hamburger. Or part of a hamburger. We didn't finish it. We tried. Yeah, it popped up on one of my radio stations one day. And then I was like, this is catchy. I was like, okay. I'm a big fan of Regina Spektor. And, I mean, the Dresden Dolls and crap. So, it has that feeling to it. That musical touch, I guess. I don't know. I forgot how much I love the Dresden Dolls. We are going to join Shannibal, I do believe, in a second. If you are there, Shannibal, let me know and I will join. Oh, where are you in the voice thing over here? Nope. I'm bad at things. God, I hate you, Discord. You're such a stupid machine. You're a dumb Discord. Nope, yeah, no problem. I will be here. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'll be on for at least another hour or so. I do want to at least get the rest of the reds on the rest of these Corsairs, so at least they look cool. God, I would love some fucking giant... I saw this guy made some fucking boots from Dead Space, and... I would pay them... I wish I... if I had money right now, I would definitely pay them to make me some giant Dead Space boots. Fuck, if they made the rest of the costume... I just want to walk around in it. I don't even fucking want it for cosplay or anything. I just want to walk around in it so I can be fucking awesome. What's Amara doing? She's just being fucking awesome over there. That's what's fucking happening. Walking around in her Dead Space costume, punching things and throwing chairs, and I don't know what else Amara does. That all sounds like stuff that she's doing. None of that's probably true. Amara doesn't. Amara smokes a bunch and then she just sits around and stares at walls. That's more Amara's style. She's a delightfully boring person sometimes. That's not true. Most of the time I'm playing Fallout. It's making sounds. I guess now we see whether or not this is. Hey, what's going on? Let me see if this is the chat is going through here or not. I might have to turn this off. Can you say something? Okay, excellent. Okay, let me shut off my Spotify because my Spotify will come through here if I gotta go. I gotta get myself. I will just shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it
Yeah, the
down.
picture I sent you was just my velvet yarn.
Yeah, I saw that. You and your yarn. Like,
Yup.
me and my magic cards. Oh my god, that's what I was doing.
To be fair, like, most of it was gifted from my mom because she, like, didn't need it anymore. She, like, doesn't crochet as often as I do. So she was just like, here. And she gave me, like, I want to say probably, like, half of my collection.
Sometimes I don't know how many times my dad will have hobbies. Like, my dad jumps around from hobby to hobby. Like, I stick with my hobbies, but he'll start one thing and then he'll be like model trains, model airplanes, or model tanks.
My dad is super into airplanes because he's like a history guy.
My dad has been into it for years. That's one of the only hobbies I never actually did with him. Like, I'd be there and watch it, but I never actually got into it.
Yeah.
But I usually do RC cars with him. Like every time, it always seemed like he was just trying to run away. He's like, I don't want to do anything with you, child. Like, my mom would be like, go do RC cars with him. I was like, okay, we do it for a couple months, and then he's like, I'm done with this hobby. Do I have to keep hanging out with the child?
Jeez.
So, like, I don't know how many hobbies I got stuck with. And then I was like, I'm done with this now. It's like, I enjoy paintball. But no, okay, I guess we're not doing this anymore.
I didn't really have, like, a lot of hobbies when I was younger, but I did a lot of things, if that makes sense.
I had so many stupid hobbies. I mean, I was just as bad as I am now. Like, I obsess over the things I like, and those things I will just absorb everything I possibly can about it. So, like, it's always been bad. I'm like, just do things normally. You don't have to do everything that you can possibly do with those things.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been
Yeah, because, like, when I was in high school, I did, like, MMA, like, 3 times a week.
Nice.
I had, I did an Irish dance class, which I'm doing now again, but I think it's a lot funner this time around. I was in theater, I was a band kid.
Nice. Those are all awesome. Those are all fun things.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't really have a good theater experience in high school, though, because it was very cliquey. And God forbid they would cast a band kid. You know, like, it was like divided, and it's like, wouldn't you want to cast somebody that could, like, I don't know, read the fucking music?
It's always been odd to me how, I mean, television tells us things are clicky and things like that. Like, obviously it's a problem. Like, it's everywhere. Like,
Right.
Continuous thing.
And you always had to be part of, like, the director's, like, inner, like, circle to, like, be considered for, like, anything. And it was just really frustrating.
Yeah, that sounds like a frustrating experience.
Yeah. But then come college, I actually had a theater professor that was, like, that actually, like, kind of, like, believed in me and, like, encouraged me. And, like, it was the first time that, like, I actually got to enjoy theater, was, like, just doing scene work in a theater class. And that's what made me minor in theater, because he saw, like, the talent in me, which is, like, kind of crazy.
That's cool. That's the way teachers should be.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there just to teach, but, like,
And
inspire.
I know. And I was like, I was sad, like, kind of like a couple of months ago, because I, like, learned of his passing, and I was like, oh. Because, like, he was an older gentleman, but, like, he was like the coolest person. Like, he would teach theater, and then, like, he, like, had a motorcycle, and he, like, would just like drive it, and like he was like super safe about it. Like he like put like a whole like jumpsuit on and like a helmet. Like he was actually like not like reckless about it.
Actually put the
But like he
leathers
was just
and the
he was
helmets on.
so cool. Yeah, he was so
Fucking
fucking cool.
Pennsylvania, no helmet, no fucking laws.
Mm.
This is so weird. Like, I live right on the border of Pennsylvania, so
Mhm.
like we have all sorts of helmet laws and stuff. So like, I suddenly drive over the border into Pennsylvania. I'm like, what is this crazy person doing? I'm like, why? I'm just wearing a tank top and some shorts. I'm like,
Yep.
fucked up.
I sent you the shared chat thingy.
Oh.
I'm still eating my water ice. It's so good.
I just ate a Whopper.
Nice.
Air fried my Whopper from last night that I didn't finish. It tasted delicious. It was wonderful. The outer, all around it, was all crispy. So it was like eating a shell. It was great. It was a hamburger inside.
I did update OBS, and yeah, the
What is happening?
and it is nice, yeah. Because I was like, ooh, look at this new OBS.
Yeah, the new OBS is nice. I like a lot of the things that they just did. How is your after going, Jan?
Yeah, we're just crafting and yapping. Well, I need to continue inventorying my yarn.
The never-ending yarn. That's how I feel with my magic cards and inventory things and going through stuff. I'm just never gonna end. At least I'm not buying any right now, too. So at least there's not more being added. Like that's what my Warhammer problem is that I go and trade in cards for more Warhammer stuff, and then I'm like, oh, we finished one guy, but we just bought 30 more guys.
Mm-hmm.
This
what
seems
is
like a problem
next?
that we're never
it's
going to catch up with.
So I have all of my variegated yarn, and then all my blanket yarn, and then all of my blues. I haven't inventoried my blues. Did I do my blues yet? No, I didn't. Okay.
Poor Tom yesterday had destroyed my magic deck.
Oh no!
That's right, Tom. I just said how badly you were destroyed. Even though Tom did destroy me. One of our four games.
One game. Okay.
But he had to work
for that.
And then almost made his head explode with civic bullshit. I was like, I'm not doing the math that thing for you. You fucked up and put all these cards together in your deck. Now you figure it out. That's not my job. I hate I avoid certain cards like scoots forms and things like that because I don't want to do the fucking math. I don't want to have a calculator with me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to play solitaire with myself. Usually why I avoid Simic because all my Simic decks just turn into bullshit. And I'm just like, this is dumb. Even when I try to not build it dumb, it still comes out dumb. And I'm just like,
Still comes out dumb.
I was like, what have I done?
Somebody is saying you have two audio input sources. There's an echo. An echo.
Let's see if I'm actually. Okay, Tom. I am going to change these options. You tell me whether or not I'm still making sound. Tom, am I making sound still? Can you hear me, Tom?
Okay.
Nope. Tom, did you hear me during that time? Like the last 30 seconds. Or I guess 15 seconds. I gotta figure out why. Okay. Maybe I'll just. Whoops. Okay, Tom. I am going to click the button. 3, 2, 1. And then I am going to make words
Words.
after I click this
after I
button.
click
You
this
tell
button.
me
You tell me
in that 10 seconds
in that 10
if
seconds
you
if you hear me say things. Hey Tom, you eat boogers. And you love eating boogers. It's your favoriteest thing is eating boogers. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if
God damn it, Tom was walking into his house.
Of course he was.
Of course you were.
Of course you were.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, Tom.
Okay, Tom.
Tom, you let me know
Tom,
when
you let me
can
know when you
listen
can
to me.
listen to me.
Okay, you heard me talk about boogers.
Talk about
Excellent.
boogers. Excellent.
I do not eat
Okay.
boogers. I will throw up. Yeah, I mean, boogers are gross.
Tom, if you gross Tom out, Tom will just start gagging and
Oh,
just
no.
it's great. It's one of my favorite things that happens. I'm like, oh man, I should quit talking about whatever I'm talking about and grossing Tom out. But it is really bothering Tom. How do I stop talking about it? It's usually just if you're talking about it and it'll start happening. I'm like, Tom, stop it. You're gonna make me vomit. It's not even bothering me, but you're gagging. Quit gagging so much. Tom does like to gag. Sorry, Tom. You're here, so I'm bullying you. It is very true, Tom. I do bully you a lot. I did bully you a lot when I first met you. And I do apologize, but I bully everybody. Because it is not bullying. It's just that I think I'm hilarious. I think I'm in a comedy club and I'm just fucking telling jokes. Nobody else is listening except for me and paying attention, and I'm like, oh, I am hilarious. And then I just keep going with it. And then I'm like, I should probably be nice. And then Tom just kept coming around. I was like, I just keep being mean, and he just keeps coming back. The other day, I got to be mean to one of my friends I haven't seen in a long time, and that was great. And made fun of my friend Curtis in like a year. But he deserves it.
She deserved it.
It's so ridiculous. He lives 2 streets away from me. Like, if I just walk through some people's yards and just
You
walk
get there.
straight, I would just end up at his house. But, like, he had kids, and then he just stopped hanging out and doing
Aw.
anything with anybody. So, like, it's been, like, 14 years. Like,
I mean, that's what
I see him, like, once
kids
a year.
do. You know.
Like, you live 2 streets away. How is that even possible?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I have stuff. I have family things. I'm like, boo. Don't do anything else? And then we went to go. We were playing trivia, and like he used to have a vast knowledge of movies and television shows, and like he could fill in the blanks of because I'm not good with sports stuff. So I was like, yeah, this trivia team is gonna be awesome. Turns out he just stopped doing anything for like the last 5 or 6 years.
That's
and
what
doesn't have
kids
any knowledge
do.
anymore.
Yeah, that's what kids do to you. You just.
I was like, wait a second, you have no knowledge anymore of anything? Did you just stop? He's like, I don't watch movies or television. So I'm like, well, what are you doing? He's like, I work. I'm like, what?
Crazy.
I was like, do you at least do something that work-wise that is good for trivia? Like, I was like, I'm gonna go join that other team of those people over there that look like they're a lot nerdier than I am.
Right.
It's weird. There's like a class of nerds that is like above me that I'm just like, oh yeah, those are academic nerds. Those people over there, they're not just doing geeky things. They're also smart.
Well, we had
weird.
Quizzo last night at my work.
Did you?
Yeah. I heard some of the questions. Some of the questions were easy. Some of them not so much.
That seems to like I have a vast knowledge of things, but like it's mostly like pop culture shit. Like that's where oh my god, what the fuck, Paint? You're dumb. I've never had the paint come off the cap before, or the cap come off the paint. I didn't even know that was an option. I don't even like. No. Screw you, paint. I've had nothing but problems with this paint. Like, I usually only use Games Workshop paints, but this sometimes I'm like, has this paint been sitting in this LGS for like 3 years and it just like congealed? I was like, ugh, am I the only person who's purchased this paint?
Maybe.
Years and years and years. This makes no sense.
So some of these colors, like, I don't know their actual color name because like most yarn companies will like name their colors, but because I never keep any fucking labels.
Cotton candy blue.
Yeah, I'm just randomly naming that. So this blue that I have in my hand is just a dark sailor blue, because it's like it's not a navy blue.
Sailor blue.
So that's what I named it.
I would just, yeah. You gotta quit pulling the labels over there.
Well, I think the labels are annoying.
Or at least make a new kind of label, like a tag that you can hang from it, and then write it down before you throw away the label.
Oh,
That
well.
sounds like a lot of work. I wouldn't do that. I'm suggesting it, but that seems like a lot of work. Oh, Tom.
How big is it?
Yeah.
6.7. Okay.
Remember, Tom? Me and Tom used to be part of a game. We used to play games every, was it Tuesday? It changed to Wednesday, or from Wednesday to Tuesday. One of those two things happened. I don't know. We switched to a different day because people had schedule changes. But we used to play Hero Clicks for the longest time. And then we would play video games and we'd watch movies and stuff. And then everybody had kids or moved away. And then that all stopped. Tom was the only person who stuck around. And then Tom got stuck playing Magic. And then I ruined Tom's life. Story complete.
Story complete.
No, Tom. Magic has been good to Tom. Tom enjoys Magic. I enjoy Magic most of the time. Most of the
Twist?
time.
Big twist? I don't even know. I'm just gonna say it's twist.
Oh, Warhammer, your tiny little men. I do want to paint these Sisters of Battle that are behind me, but they're so tiny compared to Space
I
Marines.
know.
These Trader Guards are really tiny people, too. I don't want to paint their tiny faces. I don't know why I decided to use use the heads instead of the helmeted heads. So now I have all these faces I have to paint. Ugh. It's probably because I was like, oh, this will look cooler. It'll fuck future Amara, not current Amara, so we'll do this. So I'm like, okay. And then we get to future Amara, which is right now, and future Amara's like, you're a fucking asshole. That's how I felt this morning when I was doing stuff. I was like, really? The hell did I do this? Why did I put these cards in like this? Why did I sort this way? I was like, what the hell was I thinking? I was probably like, oh, I want to get this done quickly and I don't want to deal with it. I'll deal with it later. And then
It took me so long to like actually like be up and moving today because my allergies are so bad.
ugh. It's actually like 50 out right now. And it's raining and like it's ridiculous because it was like 14 2 days ago. I'm like, come on. It's like the pressure system really fucks with my body. I'm just like, just make up your fucking mind and stay one fucking degree. Just stay in the 50s for like a week. Like, and then if you want to go back down to 14, stay like that for a week.
I know.
don't care,
Last,
but,
like, not this previous Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, it was like 80. And I'm like,
Yeah.
are you teasing me?
And then like 2 days later, it was snowing. I was like,
Yeah, Thursday it snowed. I was like, what the fuck?
I've been and I don't keep track of the weather, so most of the time, like, I just wake up and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is horrible. What have I stepped in? I hate this. And then we had a fucking windstorm, a fucking Monday that we had 90-mile-per-hour winds coming off of Lake Erie. I'm like, what? I blew our fence away. I blew so much of my roof away.
Oh, jeez.
Like, this is stupid. I hate everything. I was like, I don't like owning a home. This is dumb. I'm glad it's not actually my home. I guess it's Heather owns a home. I'm just here.
You're just here. Let's see.
This is her problem. As she says, she just wakes up and I'm still here. I don't know. 23 years is a long time to put up with my ass, so good job, honey. Give you an award of some sort.
Oh, here's the skein of yarn that still has the label on it. Look.
Oh, Lord.
So what is this color
At least
actually?
you know what that one is.
Oh, it's denim blue. Okay.
No,
Big twist.
Actually, that's not as exciting of a name as I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. I know. Denim, denim, denim.
Like
Denim,
all
denim,
Warhammer
denim.
paints and all their crazy freaking names that they have for everything. Then I have to remember these aren't actually the names of colors, so if I'm only talking to somebody, I'm like, I need this. I need chrome or red, please. I need flayed one's flesh for my wall paint, please. I don't know why I would paint my walls in that color, but it wouldn't actually surprise me that I would do such a thing. Do I want to make these robes or these cloths red? I think I might actually make them flayed one flesh. I don't know, I like to give my chaos guys human pelts. I don't know. I figure that's what they're doing.
Oh, I have another thing of yarn that has a label on it.
So you did not screw future channel success.
No, success.
Not always.
Well, I remember I bought 2 skeins of this because I made like a Eagles themed beanie.
For some reason, I lost all my winter like stuff this year. I don't know where my gloves are, and then everything keeps changing back and forth from being cold to not being cold. So like, I'm sure I misplaced them or I put them somewhere because I was like, oh, I'm not going to need these anymore. Most of the time, I'm like, I have a whole bunch of different like winter hats and gloves, and nope. So I've been taking the dog for a walk, and I'm like, it has not been pleasant, like wind-wise, off of the lake. I don't know if it's just windy or because there's nothing, like between us and Canada, there's nothing, so it's just flat space. So it's just when the wind comes, it just blows through here. That's the only thing. Like the snow blows over top of us most of the time, so we don't get most of the bad snow that like Buffalo gets and stuff. And, like usually it flies over top of us and lands like 15 minutes away. But like we get terrible wind. Like the last windstorm was probably the worst windstorm we've had in
Oh, jeez.
like, the fact we had somebody come and just put up a temporary fence because I was like, I don't want to take the dog outside. Like, I already take him for a fucking walk. I don't want to go out there again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I go outside, I just get angry about something. Somebody pisses me off, or I just am like, I don't want to be out here. So, like, I like that I can just put the dog outside, and then he just goes into the fence, and then I go about my business until I go get him again. He's got his giant yard to run around, and I just go about and don't have to be cold and see people or like
Or interact with anybody.
yeah, like I try to not interact with as many people as I possibly can when I go outside. Like I will cross to the other side of the street. I will go to a different aisle if I see people down it. I just try to stay away from people as much as I possibly can. And sometimes I do have good interactions with people, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should interact more with people. But most of the time, I just want to be out of people's way. So I just am like, I will just stay over here, and I will be out of the way. Like I try to be like observant and be like, okay, I need to be over here. These people are coming this direction. I will go this direction so I don't get in their way, so we don't have to talk to each other and nothing happens and we can just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I probably overthink a lot of things, but like, I'm like, I don't want to create any kind of event that makes it so we have to talk. Which is probably ridiculous, but like, I don't know. Around here, especially, like if I'm in like the city area and I'm like at the mall and stuff, most of the time people are pretty cool. But like, for some reason, people like to open their fucking mouths around here. I don't understand.
I think that's like.
Most of the time, I just
I think
laugh
that's
at
like
them.
East Coast energy, cause like I'll just like when I walk to work, like people say hi to me just on the street. Like it's like it's a Philly
it's not
thing.
even- around here, at least it's high. Around here, it's not usually bad.
Oh well.
It's usually bad interactions where people feel like they have to say things for some reason, and I'm just like, okay. Most of the time, I just laugh or I join in. And I'm like, oh, you think you can say bad things, huh? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna say them about myself too. Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
I think in Philly, people are just more like it's expected to like just random people to just talk like all the time. Cause like, oh, what was I gonna say? I forget. Oh, like the one time I was on the train to like New York or whatever, and this lovely gay man complimented on my glasses, and then like I asked him like for help. I was like, how do I get here? And like he very nicely like told me like how to get where I needed to go, and he was like, if it was anybody else, like they would ignore you because that's like New York energy. And I'm like, it's like totally different than like Philly energy, you know.
And sometimes over here, like New York State energy is more. I don't know what's happening over here in New York State. Everybody thinks they have to. I don't know. Just whatever's. I don't know. I say whatever's on my brain, so I can't really say anything. But
Sure.
they say it like when I'm out and about. I don't talk nearly as much as I do when I'm on streams or I'm doing things like. Like if I'm at a convention or whatnot, when I go out and about, usually I'm just quiet, just because I don't want to bring any attention to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, people like to compliment or just comment on things. I'm just like, do you think I can't hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not understand how sound travels? Even I, who refuses to learn real things like science, knows how sound works. I always wondered that there's got to be an alternate reality that I'm like my like instead of doing hobbies and being obsessed and crazy with them, that I'm like obsessed with like something real like science, and I like cured cancer and I used all this insanity and all this energy to do something actually worthwhile in that world. Excellent. Good job, me. Okay, we've got more paint on things.
Yippee.
We're not gonna finish a guy today, but at least we'll get lots of paint on things. This guy is almost done, though. worked on him for a while the other day. I do need to get a pair of tweezers and pull all this cat hair off of here. Stupid freaking cat litter. Or not hair, litter, but hair. Unfortunately, oh my god, I must have just slopped paint on here. I did a terrible job. I'm gonna fire you. You're the worst. Anyway.
Don't.
You go over there. You have a lot of mistakes that have to be fixed. I can tell that I woke up high that day and was like, I'm just going to put paint on this. And I'm like, don't do that. You just future Amara terribly. Future Amara says no.
Is this cotton? Let me see. No, it's... What the fuck is vicose? I have no idea.
Welcome, everybody. What's happening? Oh my god, this is not... I need like a paint shaker. This thing is just...
It's a versatile, semi-synthetic type of rayon fabric made from processed wood pulp. Cost-effective...
Sounds like too many things.
Cost-effective, breathable alternative to silk. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does feel kind of soft. Oh, it's Lion Brand. Okay.
Let's see whether or not I can paint an X through this without...
I love myself some Lion Brand.
The lady that...
Thank you, Tom. I just looked it up.
We were watching somebody's cats the other day, and one of her hobbies is crocheting, and she had a huge wall of yarn. Like, her living room was just mostly yarn. Like,
I mean, that's the one room that I have.
Is that your dream? Just a wall of yarn?
I already have a wall of yarn, Amara.
A house of yarn. Just every room you enter, you open the refrigerator, just yarn. Rolling out.
So I just
glass of yarn.
I just inventoried my blue yarn, and I'm at 408 ounces of yarn.
That seems like a lot of fucking yarn.
Yeah, a little bit. And I have, how many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 shelves to still go. No, 8. 8 shelves to still go through.
See, my dumbass is sitting here thinking, I'm like, thinking about it in ounces, but I'm thinking about it in ounces of weed.
Oh.
I'm like, that's a lot of yarn. I'm like, that's a lot of weed.
That's a lot of weed, yeah.
I have to put things in things I understand. I'm like, I will talk about this in magic terms and things, and I will understand how much it is or how many things are there. Magic, for the longest time, that's how I kept track of what happened, like, yearly and stuff. I was like, okay, this happened around Strixhaven time, just for, like, real events that happened in my life. Like,
So the average skein of yarn is 3.5. So 408 divided by 3.5 is 116 skeins of yarn.
seems like a lot of yarn.
Yeah.
I mean, you could build things and make things for a long time.
I could.
You know, that's what I mean, for, like, my magic collections and my video game collections and everything, I just told myself, I was like, I want to be ready for when I get to retire. I was like, I want to just be like, I don't have to go search for anything. I'm like, I have everything I need. I have thousands of video games. I'm just going to sit here and play video games and play Magic and die. I think that's how retirement works. You wake up surprised that you're still there, and then you're like, well, I guess I'm going to do my hobbies for the rest of the day. least that's what everybody that I know that's retired does.
Well,
My mom and
my
dad, my grandma.
my mother-in-law's husband is retired and just sleeps all day.
That sounds terrible. Like, that's why I'm glad I have hobbies. Like, you always hear people, they're like, I don't want to retire because I'm not going to have anything to do. I'm like, what the fuck did you
You'll
do
have all the
with your
time
life?
to
What are you
do,
doing?
like, you have all the time to do whatever you want.
Yeah, like, you have all the time to do those things that you probably were trying to do. Was Strixhaven 2021?
Yep.
God. I still have unopened starter decks upstairs.
Dang.
I guess we'll find out whatever doesn't get reprinted, and then I can go, ha! I have these things, and we'll sell them for a bunch of money. That's what I used to do all the time. Is I was like, well, okay, we're going to this world. I was like, all my fairies and stuff. I was like, okay, nobody's buying all the fairies for some reason, even though they know we're going there in like 3 months. I was like, okay, I guess I will profit off of these people not purchasing these cards in time. Excellent. It's like, and it doesn't change. This happens every time there's a new Magic set. I was like, you people, do you not just know that? I was like, you should at least know what kind of creatures most of the time we're going to be having. I was like, I don't understand. Like,
I don't
you should have got these
understand.
cards when they were like 39 cents. Now you're paying $30 for them? I was like, ugh, Magic people. I don't know, that's how I used to make a lot of money and actually expanded my Magic collection. Like, always knowing exactly what was coming next so I could profit off of it. Whatever I had at the time. I'm like, okay. And then sometimes there would be surprised ones where I was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize this card was going to be a thing, or the set has something in it that I wasn't expecting, and then I'm like, oh, this card skyrocketed. Now I can get rid of the 30 copies that I have just sitting around from packs I opened, and when it was worth nothing and nobody wanted it. Magic. Warhammer, you can't really make money off of.
No, not really.
It's interesting to me. I don't know. There's so many. I don't watch box opening videos and pack opening videos, and I was making them on like TikTok, and that was the only content that I did there, just so I was making content there. But I don't know. I don't enjoy watching them, so making them, I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of addicted to, like, Instagram and Facebook right now. Because I got rid of TikTok, and I'm like, it's just as bad.
I can imagine. Like, I don't know. I find that, especially like some of the creators, that's all they do, and I'm like, that's not making. You're not a content creator. Like, what do you do Magic wise? Like, can you play Magic? Like,
Right.
I would like to know these things. Like, so much tiny detail on you, you little person. Why are you so tiny?
So tiny.
So tiny, a little tiny gal. I made all my space pirates, my raider party or team into chicks.
Nice.
Like, you gave me female heads, they're all gonna be a bunch of female pirate space pirates.
Space pirate.
Female space pirates. This faction of chaos are pirates. Like, they don't worship the chaos gods, and they just basically travel back and forth from this dangerous space area that they were protecting for the longest time before the Imperium fucked them over. And then so now they just do hit and runs and raid pet planets.
Oh, jeez.
Other Space Marine chapters and stuff, or units and stuff, break off from the normal Space Marines and join them. They're like, wait a second, we don't have to follow all these terrible rules and we can just be space pirates? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good. I'm in.
I do have to step away to use the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
No problem. What's happening, everybody? It's Amara. God, it's a blender. Welcome. Bristly Bill hit like 40 a while ago, Tom. Is that just the normal version of Bristly Bill? I feel like the extended one was worth a lot more because I had an extra extended one. And I had added him to my list the other day, and I was like, oh. I was like, hello, my friend. There's been so much counter shenanigans, especially with like the Final Fantasy stuff that just came out. And I guess it didn't just come out, but I guess it came out like a year ago. That's old news in Magic Land. We move on to the next thing so fucking fast, and I think that is what has become tiresome. I want to enjoy things, and I'm not getting to enjoy things. I'm not even getting to participate in them in any way. They happen so fast, and I'm just like, well, okay, I guess I'm not playing Ninja Turtles. Excellent. We're doing Strixhaven now? Okay. Maybe I'll play some Strixhaven. Maybe. Think about it. You could buy a bunch of packs of Ninja Turtles. You could buy a collector's pack of Ninja Turtles. One Bristly Bill could be a collector's pack of Ninja Turtles. That's how I would think about it. And then you get 5 rares, and you could get something better than Bristly Bill. Lottery. The wonderful lottery effect of magic. They told me this would never happen, and it's happening, and I hate it. I don't like the lotteryfication of my hobby, making people buy more than they should, and thinking they're going to get something super awesome, and then people who don't play Magic joining in and doing that, or taking advantage and making money off of the people who are obsessed and want to buy things. This has all happened before. This isn't my first rodeo with this nonsense. Like, this has happened with comic books. This happened with my trading card games that I played, and it crashes. It can't be kept up with. Like, I just wait for it all to come down. Anyway, I am just a rambling. Ah, man, she is so cool looking. I'm sure I'm missing all sorts of spots painting here. Unfortunately, this lighting is fucking horrible right now. Like, it's fine when I'm just painting by myself and I have the lamp where I can have it, but with working with the cameras and things, I have to have it in certain places, and it's not a helpful place. Hey, Mandalorian! What is happening? You gonna come here? If you're gonna jump there, I'm gonna move this over here. Nope. Okay. Tom, how many decks are you gonna make? I didn't realize how big of a fan of Ninja Turtles you were. This is your Fallout, apparently. God, I love Fallout so much. Somebody posted that they had a bunch of Fallout lands that they would trade me, or that they had. I don't know what they want for them, but I gotta make sure I write back to them. I know, Mando. I am. Yep, that's super helpful, Mandalorian. I love you. Bye. That was not super helpful, Mando. That was very unhelpful, actually. I mean, we didn't completely fuck the X up, we just kind of fucked it up. But it's fine. This is future Amara problems. been watching just the original cartoon, or have you watched any of the newer ones? I like the newest one. I don't know. I really liked the newest movie as well. Oh, Mando. Oh, Mando. I love you so much. You. You're the bestest. You're the bestest little man. You have made it so I cannot see anything. And I love you. Please be careful of the water, my friend. Okay, thank you. I enjoyed the new movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It had a little callbacks to the original Turtles. It was entertaining both for kids and for adults, which is an important thing in movies. Oh my god, she has so much stuff to paint. In so many places I'm trying not to get paint. I'm like, oh, I don't want to paint this. What time are we playing tomorrow, Tom? Do you have an answer for that? I haven't looked yet. I was going to, and I forgot to actually read things. Because I should read the things that Joe said, right? Those are probably things I should do. Sometimes I just don't read things because I'm like, oh, I'm just not going to retain this, so I'll just wait until I actually am doing it or paying attention. Which is not often. It's very hard for me to focus. I hate it. I hate that I focus so terribly. I am delightful. Oh, that's the helmet. No, that's her hand. Her hand is just bent weird. Okay. I probably glued her hand at 2 p.m. Like in the afternoon? In the time of the afternoon? That's fine. That's what I thought. That's what I told Heather earlier. So I'm glad I was correct. I was thinking it was 2 o'clock, and Heather, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she was like, I'm going to breakfast, and then we have a spaghetti dinner. I was like, oh, well, I am playing Magic, and I do believe at 2 o'clock. Yeah, we did a really bad job there. You're fired for that.
I'm back.
Ah! Oh my god, this lighting is awful right now. It's just knocking shit over.
And then, of course, for like all my blanket yarn, I don't have like a little like cubby storage container. So I had to grab like a tote bag to transport all of the yarn over to my desk to weigh it.
At least you know you're not going to run out of yarn, right? That's
True.
probably an improbability. Unless somebody robs all your yarn, which you may not have any yarn.
They will have to make multiple trips, okay? Would it even be worth it?
They'll
No.
never be able to take it all. Oh, Mando. He's just making his way through here, knocking shit over.
Aw.
My cats, they just, for the most part, they don't mess. They could wreck my whole entire house if they wanted to. Like, they could just break stuff constantly if they wanted to.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they don't. So,
They
I
don't.
have respect for them. I will let them do basically whatever they want since they don't mess with things. Oh my god, did I prime this grossly? Ugh. Definitely did. He must have been getting hit with the primer at a weird angle. Ugh. That sucks. Anyway.
So there are 2 different types of Burnett blanket yarn. There's Burnett baby blanket yarn and then regular blanket yarn. Do you think I know which one is which? No.
Does it say baby? Or did you rip the label off?
I did rip the label.
Past Shannibal was not nice to future Shannibal at
No.
all. She's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Enjoy.
Labels are just stupid and annoying. And then, like, you know, the Shannibal at the time of ripping the label off, it's like, oh yeah, I'll remember this. I'll remember. No.
I don't know how many times I've told myself I'm gonna remember something, and then I'm like, oh, why did I do this? What was I doing? That's not even when I've smoked. That's just me just not knowing what the fuck is going on most of the time. The version of me that is smoked usually walks into a room and doesn't know why she's in there. Just sit there staring at things, and I'm like, why did we come in here? There was probably a reason. I was like, is there food? No. Okay. Drink?
Well, you probably forgot because you went through a doorway, because it's like a new portal.
Probably. That's
That's what
probably-
people say.
I
It's
just
like,
reset every time I go into a new room.
yep.
Like, ooh, new Amara. Gotta relearn everything. Why are we here? Why are we in this room? The worst thing is when I walk in, don't know why I'm in there, and I'm like, oh, weed. And then I smoke again. And I'm like, wait a second. This isn't gonna help us. Why? Why must I be my own worst enemy?
Okay.
I really hate to when I'm like overthinking something and I'm like, okay, don't do this, don't do this, don't drop this, don't drop this, don't drop this, and then like I probably wouldn't have dropped it, but like because I just keep telling myself, I'm pretty sure my brain is just like, ha, and just throws it. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me?
This blanket yarn that I'm holding right now, it's so fucking thick. Like, it's the thickest yarn that I have, I think. I know it's Burnett blanket, but other than that, I don't know.
Mystery yarn.
It's huge. Like, I don't even know what I would make out of it.
Is that one you bought or just one that was gifted?
No, I bought this one at the thrift store, so it was cheaper than, like, actual price.
This sounds like me with a lot of my hobbies. They're like, ooh, I might need this. I might need this card. Or oh, I might need this unit of Warhammer guy. Or ooh, this is on sale. I might use this.
I can use it.
You know what though? When we finally can use that thing that we've purchased that we didn't think we didn't need but was on sale. Always. It's always good. It makes you feel good. You're like, yeah, you feel like I did this on purpose. I do love Lit, Tom. Lit is a fantastic band. I don't know, they have some fun songs. Their album is good.
What's that one song that they sing that everyone knows?
I am so bad with song titles. I'm sitting here thinking, your own worst enemy.
Yeah. Maybe.
Everybody knows. Yeah, that's the one that everybody knows. That my brain is just completely blanking out. That's what happens when I need to remember like music lyrics and things. I'm just like, bloop. Like if I'm just walking around with my headphones on, perfectly fine. I can sing along with almost any song that I've heard before. Like, when I need to think of it, nope.
Yep.
Tom, sing a song for us. My own worst enemy. Ah.
Yes.
That's what Tom is for. Tom tells me these things. That's why I keep you around, Tom, to remember the things I can't remember.
That's a good reason to keep Tom.
It is. And it's a useful skill. It is a useful skill.
Yeah. Why?
Hey, Amara,
I don't know where.
we should get a game in when we're at Sealed together, because I'll have 2K points by then.
You're my Mr. Handy, Tom.
Oh, I don't think
You're
Amara
my
heard
Mr.
you.
Handy. I think that might be the best compliment I've ever given you.
Scruffy wants to chat with you.
Wants to chat with me.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, when we go up to Rochester, we should get a game in of 40K.
I absolutely would love that. I'm gonna bring my Corsairs up.
I am probably just bringing the Hawk Lords, but I will also probably have 1,000 points of Orcs ready. I don't know yet. Yeah, the Wog of the Numbskulls.
I have my Orcs sitting back there. I have the battle force that came with the Stomper and the Big Mech.
But that's a
And
magic
I wanna
weekend.
build,
No, it's not, Tom.
like,
So whatever we want to make out of it,
it
weekend.
Mad Max themed army with just vehicles all painted in red and do like with the golden painted mouths jumping off.
I'm doing purple Orcs, but I'm also doing Morons, so their armor's purple while they're green. So it's very much the, how do they see us? How are they hitting us with shots? Boss, you look like a floating head to me. Hey, wait a minute.
I still remember the first time that I heard Orcs talk. And I was like, wait a second, is this what orcs sound like? I was
Yeah,
like,
they're just
that's
cockney.
not how I pictured them for, like, decades.
I just imagine them like kind of brute. I honestly didn't even imagine them talking. Like they just made sounds to me. And then I heard one video and I went, no, I think you're wrong.
It was like, this is not what orcs sound like. I think this can't possibly be.
And now it's kind of just accepted that that's what orcs sound like. Always. In everything.
Mm-hmm.
I love my orcs. Like, my orc army was one of my favorite armies. It sucked that I had to, like, carry a suitcase around to play them.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like...
I'm
I
having
haven't-
Ryan 3D print me movement trays because I'm not doing that.
I love
Like,
how
I
many.
had like this travel suitcase that had like racks inside of it, and like every Friday I had to like pack it up, go to work for the day, and then we would go and play an apocalypse game,
Dear Lord.
which was like 10 hours of Warhammer. We'd
Largest
play until,
apocalypse game I ever
in the
played was
morning.
15,000.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
130
It was
16.
magnificent.
Whatever.
Like, I kept my stoppers and things in the office because I was just like, I can't actually take these with me and carry them around. But I was like, I don't want to leave all my army here just in case something happens.
Well, it was nice talking to you and chat, but
Oh,
I gotta
yes.
get back to work.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's wonderful here.
Yeah. Hi, chat.
Yeah.
Bye, chat.
Hi, chat. Bye, chat. Okay, my headphones are back on.
Tom is not just a magic weekend.
That's what I was saying.
I didn't see Tom was talking shit up here. Why would we keep you around? Oh yeah, because you tell me things that I need to know.
God damn it.
I remember. We already talked about this. Don't make me come up there and beat. I don't want to go to Jamestown. I was gonna say, don't make me go over there and beat you, but I don't want to go to where you live. So. I hate Jamestown. Everything is on a hill. It's just fucking ridiculous. Why did they build a whole entire city on a hill?
That seems kind of
every-
wild.
It is nonsense. Like, every time you have to make us stop at the end of a road, you're just at this crazy, like, roller coaster angle. Like, you're just waiting for your car to fall down the hill, and you're just, like, holding your brake, because you're like, well, if I let go of the brake, we're just going to go down this hill. Like, nonsense. I get so mad whenever I'm there. I'm like, I don't want to go there, honey. I don't want to go there. You go there, and I will just stay here. Actually, I think that's where she's going tomorrow. She can have fun there. I will stay here.
How many
It's
is
not
this?
as bad as I'm not driving. Like, if she's
6 points.
driving, that's fine. That's her problem.
That's her problem.
It is a her problem at that time until we're rolling down the hill, in which then it becomes a me problem. suddenly that has changed when we start rolling down hills or going off a cliff or into a lake. Like, Tom, all I ask is on our trip to Vegas, you don't drive us off a cliff or into a lake. Actually, into a semi would probably also not be likable. I would not enjoy that. I hate traveling. I hate driving. I don't know, the longer you're on the road, the more your percentage of bad things happening increase. Luckily, I am always awake. I don't know, whenever I travel, I cannot sleep. So if I'm on a train or an airplane, there's no sleeping. There's just me always just sitting there going, please go to sleep. just stop. We can't do anything. We're just hanging out here in the plane. Just go to sleep. Please. Tom, I'm not looking forward to this drive at all. If you wanted to fly, I would not. I would just let you go fly, Tom. I would just fucking figure it out. So you could be happy. I don't know.
I mean, Vegas seems fun, but like it just seems super expensive.
It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, and how you do it. Like, a lot of those people go and they're always going out to dinner and doing things. Like,
yeah.
I bring food with me. If I can, like, I'll go to dinner and stuff, but like, I don't go every night.
Right.
Like, I can't afford that much dinner. I'm buying magic cards, goddamn.
Right.
I have to make a decision.
I will say, when we were in Atlanta, I think we just ate out every night because like we just didn't have time to like cook, even though we had like a kitchen and stuff. I mean, we bought like snacks and things like that we like DoorDashed, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to, like hold us over and stuff for like lunch, but like nothing too crazy. And I also got like yogurt and like fruit.
I usually have like one meal each day. I'll usually just like bring jerky and like sandwiches or whatever else I can pack in my bag.
Well, I was so upset because I was trying to be like a little healthy for like lunch, so I went to like the like little like convention area that was having food, and I got a salad, and it was disgusting. I'm like, how can you mess up a salad? How?
See, that's my problem with vegetables. Is vegetables and things don't always taste the same.
Oh, I know, honey.
It makes me so upset.
Yeah, the first restaurant we went to was so good though. It was called Twisted Soul.
Like, I am a big fan of like Caesar salads and things. I love salads.
Oh yeah,
like,
I love myself a good salad, but
and like that's the same with fruits. Not all fruits are like you could eat the same fruit, and then the next time eat that same exact fruit, and it might be different, and that just makes me angry. Like, I expect a certain taste and a certain thing going on.
Right,
like,
and
that's
it's
why
not.
I like my bad foods, like Doritos. They're always gonna fucking taste like a Dorito. You can't fuck a Dorito up.
That's very true. I'm just sad that I can't really eat apples anymore.
I do love apples. They fuck my teeth. I always end up hurting my gums really badly.
Well, because they grow on a tree, and I'm like highly allergic to tree pollen. That's why my allergies are reacting right now.
Apples are one of the few fruits I like.
I know. I was just like, I love that crunch that you just bite. I want to eat an apple so bad, but I'll like fucking die.
I mean, that is a good reason not to eat an apple. Like, dying is... I mean, that's a good reason not to do it.
Yeah.
Not just because you don't like it.
So, like, whenever I get, like, desserts and things, because a cooked apple is fine, because, like, the proteins in the skin go away, like, because they just, like, bake off. So, like...
But that's not the same.
I know, but, like, any, like, apple tart, like, it's still, like, apple flavor, so I'm just like, yes, give me all the apple flavor.
I don't think... Like, I don't like a warm apple. I don't know.
Oh, no, I do. I like... See, I like anything that's warm and appley, but, like, vanilla ice cream. Oh, my God.
Like, weirdly, I like cold. I like the coldness of it for some reason. Like, I like it when it just comes it's been in the fridge and I just pull it out. Like, but I'm weird about that with a lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
a weird food that I eat that I shouldn't eat is frozen French fries. I don't know why.
Frozen French fries.
Frozen French, yeah. Like,
Interesting.
I'll just have a bag in the freezer and I'll just grab one or two. I'm like,
Oh
this
my
is not a
goodness.
snack. I was like, I don't understand why. I like the weirdness of it in my mouth.
See, I can't bite into a cold apple because I have sensitive teeth. So my teeth would just not have a good day. Same thing with like ice cream. Like people just like bite into ice cream. Like you're a fucking monster, bro. Like I need to either like just like lick it slowly or like have like a spoon.
I have to use my Sensodyne all the time. My teeth
Yeah.
are so fucking sensitive all the time that I'm just like, okay, well.
Yeah, I use the
This
Arm &
is how it
Hammer
is.
sensitive stuff. I love the Arm & Hammer.
Yeah. I am a big fan of my Sensodyne. I just wish it wasn't so fucking expensive.
I know.
Everything is fucking expensive, though. That's the
Yeah,
worst
these
thing.
days I know.
With all those gas prices going up crazily.
Yeah, it's like $4 a
everything
gallon
is
right
gonna-
now, and I'm just like, I have to get
because
gas like either today or
transportation-
tomorrow. I'm not looking
like,
forward to it.
Transportation-wise, everything is just going to go up in price. Like that we purchase. It's gonna make me so mad.
Yeah, I looked at flights for Amsterdam, and it's like $1,200. I'm like, damn.
God. Yeah, I saw some people that we know got in. And I was like, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, do I really want to be closer to a war? And do I really want to be closer to, I mean, pay the price of, like, how much gas and shit? I mean, like, airplane gas is going to be nightmarish. So travel is going to be horrible. So if people aren't just, like, purchasing their tickets, I mean, a lot of these content creators have good jobs and have money, and it's not a concern whatsoever. So, but
Yeah.
the ones that aren't well off, yeah, I don't know. Like, I would love to go to Amsterdam. I would have, if I didn't even put in for it because I was.
Yeah, me neither.
Doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm just taking away from somebody else that I would have had to do all sorts of crazy shit to get there. And then I don't even know if I would have been able to come back. So, like, yes, I got out of this country, but I cannot go back to my country. Excellent.
Excellent.
Which I guess is not terrible in some ways. I'd just never be able to see all my friends again. Also, Heather would have been probably pretty pissed off about it. She's like, you're just not coming back from Amsterdam. Nope. I know, work in the red light district if you need me. I'm painting miniatures naked in a window. I imagine that's what I would do in the red light district. Oh my god, I just painted a completely wrong part of this model. Well, that happened. Well, future Amara, you are fucked later. You're gonna be like, why did I paint this? Oh, I've completely forgotten that this happened. I'll just blame Tom. Be like, did Tom
Just
sneak
blame
into my
Tom.
house and paint this? Did Tom sneak in and paint this boot red on me? Son of a bitch. How dare he?
Well, flights to Atlanta are currently only $300 for MagicCon
That's
weekend.
not bad. Alright.
But Google is telling
Not
me to
driving
book in August.
Really?
Yeah, because it says
I was
prices
just
are currently
worried that-
high for your shirt. Yeah, because I think we paid around like $250.
I would
When
just
me and
worry
Scruff did
that
it.
gas is just gonna keep creeping up. And
Yeah.
I mean, if we steal another country's gas at some point, we'll probably be okay, and gas prices will go down. So you have that might happen.
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't bank on it, but it's like, I don't know. I'm more excited about Atlanta just because it's a shorter trip.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Buc-ee's. need to figure out whether or not if we rent a vehicle and go down. I told Tom we should get like a van. That way we can go on like Saturday night.
That's what me and
Buc-ee's.
Scruff do when we drive up to Rochester with Chris and Deanna and everybody else. We rent a minivan and we just drive.
That's what I figured is we could fit everybody, and then we can be like, okay, everybody who wants to go to Buc-ee's and go play Magic.
I want to go to Buc-ee's so badly.
Yeah, that's the dream. Is we're gonna go to Buc-ee's and go play Magic. I told Donnie and Jen and Donnie that's what was happening because they were coming to Atlanta. I was like, I will take you to Buc-ee's. I will make this happen. It's so weird how I mean, we may as well be in completely different countries because we're so far away from people.
Yeah.
Like, Jen and Donnie are in a completely different universe than me. I was like thousands of miles away. That's the thing, was we can drive to Atlanta in just a day.
If you don't stop.
Yeah. And, I mean, depending on... That's the thing is, pain-wise, we'll have to smoke if we do that. And if I smoke, I don't want to be the one driving. So...
Whoop.
Like, when I'm driving, I'm just in horrific pain because I don't want to take any of my pain medications, so I'm paying attention and not putting anybody in danger. So,
yeah.
Ugh, that's stupid. So the whole entire time, I'm just agitated and just like... These guys are gonna look really fucking cool when I finish them. Ugh. I hate the steps to get to them looking awesome. Like, I just want you to look awesome just right off the bat. As you're painting, I've learned that it's gonna look like shit until you get to the end. Tom, you should play Warhammer. I'm just gonna keep trying to influence you. I think that's my job. I influence people. I'm influencing you. Play some Warhammer, Tom. I got you to play Magic. How many decks have you built this month?
Too many.
Too many. That would be correct, actually. He's built so many Ninja Turtle decks.
So it's a 13-hour drive from here to Atlanta.
Oh, see, that's not too much of a difference from ours. I think ours is like 15? 14 or 15?
Yeah.
That's the thing is, like, Philly is really not that far away from us either. So, like...
I almost put my actual address on stream, and I was like, let me not do that.
Don't do that.
So
I've definitely posted pictures with, like, my cat's tags that have my address on it. And somebody told me the one time, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. I was like, if somebody comes and visits me, I am just going to have all sorts of fun. I was like, I'll be taking off. They will not leave this place.
Yeah.
And
so I just inputted City Hall from Philly. And I'm like, okay, let me not dox myself.
on my maps and thing.
On my maps, yeah.
Map page, I actually have, like, somebody else's address in there. So my address doesn't come up when I go, but it comes to the same town, so it always says if I need to go home, I can just click that. So if somebody steals my phone, it'll give them that address as my home address. I'm a fucking monster sometimes. I overthink everything. I'm like, oh, I don't want... If somebody steals my phone, they'll know how to get to my house. Okay,
whatever.
I'll send them to this house that I hate. Excellent.
Excellente.
Enjoy, person. The chances of that ever happening, almost impossible. This is probably not happening. But if it ever did, good job, future. Past me. Sometimes you're not actually fucking me over. You're just fucking somebody else completely over.
Mm.
And it's not Tom for once. Excellent. I mean, you only built the one? I mean, yeah, I guess you... Why does it seem like you built so many other ones? Why does it seem like you built so many decks, Tom? Oh man, these Red Corsairs are gonna be really freaking cool looking. Still have lots of stuff to paint on all of them, but they always look so much better every time I get more paint on them. Get way too excited about this. Good job, me. Okay, I think I almost had paint on everybody. It's time, he's a silly, silly guy. It's time.
Yeah.
He plays stupid Simic decks and should be punched.
Okay.
You know, I think these belts or these shotguns were supposed to be on here differently than how I glued them on, and I just don't care. I think these belt loops were supposed to be attached to the character's belts. I just said, oh, these guys use mag locks, and so they're just magnetize everything, so they don't need those.
Yeah, Scruffy uses Magnet Baron for his like little like flying guys.
I used to magnetize everything because Warhammer's expensive, and like
I think the Magnet Barons look a little bit better than like the flying stands that Warhammer gives you.
Yeah, I hate the flying stands that they do now. Like, a lot of times they don't even give you the flying stands anymore. Like, the flying units just come with like molded model. They're like, hey, they're standing on this thing, so they're standing a foot off the ground. Like, that's not flying. What is the sense of this?
Right.
I used to just customize them. I would build them, use the plastic thing that makes them look like they're up higher, but I would just build like a base around it so they were even higher than they should have been, which actually just ended up causing me more problems because it made it hard to transport. They were not built like a normal unit. So, I guess I kind of fucked myself in the long run. They looked really cool. Guess that counts for something. Oh man, this guy has a whole bunch of cat hair that I primed to him. That's awesome. Some of my models, my cats will be part of them forever. I hate that I sometimes have to go get like tweezers and sit there and pull off like hair.
I do not own a single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card.
I only do because Tom bought me a pack. So I have a pack. I have a Krang and Shredder that I put in my Yuriko deck. And then the other cards I haven't decided where I'm putting yet. I kind of like not having as many Magic cards each set.
What's the Gruul card? It's Mikey and what? Leonardo? Mikey and Raph. Yeah, I'm sorry. You could just get to cheat out a creature.
Oh, Mike and Raph.
Yeah, I want that one. That's the one card I want.
The terrible thing about it, which I absolutely hate, is that when that activates, that creature comes out and there's no time to interact with it. So if it has an ETB, that creature automatically just goes off. There's no time to kill it.
Yeah.
Do anything about it.
Yeah, like fucking Terror of the Peaks or like...
Yeah. Terror of the Peaks, I think, is what fucked me the other day.
Or like the new Galta. Like, oh, let me just cheat out everything in my hand.
Yeah. I had a freaking Swords of Plowshare in my hand, and I was like, I'll just kill this thing. And
no, but yeah, it still gets the ETB trigger.
I was like, oh, this is going to wipe my whole entire board, and there's nothing I could do about it. I was like, this is really stupid. I was like, what do you mean there's no interaction with it?
I mean, you can't even. I mean, you could stifle the card's ability with like a Tidebinder, but like that's it. Or like
I had no way to stop it at all.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, I guess this is happening. I was like, I wasn't concerned about it, but she just ended up drawing into the perfect response to stop me from winning the game.
Oh no!
It's like, because everybody was just like, oh, Amara's got this if it goes all the way around. I was like, I was like, I'm all good. And then, yep, it came out, it just board wiped me, basically, the creature did. I was like, oh. Excellent. I was like, well, I guess I'm out of the game. So I was just sitting there the rest of the game. I was like, well, I'm of nobody's concern anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and paint models and talk. I will commentate. My ninjas were just doing terrible things, and it was wonderful. It was beautiful. I was on top of the world. Sometimes that's what happens when you're the villain. Like, I am doing wonderful, and then everything just goes to hell, and you're just like, well, I'm just here now. Sorry, everybody, that was a problem. I also like that if I am being the problem, at least I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. The deck is operating the way that it's supposed to be operating, and that I'm being awesome. If everybody wants to kill me, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I'm working a double tomorrow.
Ugh,
I'm not excited.
that does not sound like fun at all.
Well, so I serve in the morning from 11 to 5:30, and then I'm at the shop. Luckily, the shop's kind of easy. But, like, I sometimes get yelled at my manager for, like, not doing, like, work right away in the shop. And I'm like, bro, I just worked 5 hours on my fucking ass running around. God forbid I sit down for 10 minutes.
Yeah, let you actually get going.
Yeah.
I feel like I mean, every time I ever showed up at work, I had to just start. Yeah, I started out slow. I started getting going. I just got there. I don't want to be there. Let me get going here.
Yeah.
What do you expect? I don't want to be here. I'm not excited.
Right. Exactly. Did I work the...
You want me to be feisty?
Okay, I don't work the arcade on Sunday, thank God. I'd rather work the shop. Yay, yippee. It's good.
Ugh, good God. Oh, my fucking body. At least I did get enough. I got paint on all these guys, so at least they look like I've been doing something. I hate it when they're just all like a monocolor. I'm like, oh, I primed them. At some point I'll work on them, maybe. Unfortunately, I've been doing so much painting that I'm going through way too much paint. I don't want to. I hate that I have to drive an hour to go get paint. I guess I could just order it, but I don't know. I don't order any Warhammer stuff from anywhere. I want to see what this looks like in gold, actually. I had done the lightning claws the other day. Oh, do I not have any Balthazar gold over? Oh, maybe I don't. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, right? Where did Amara put things? Looking around. Nope. Where did Amara put all of her paints?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Had a plate. I don't know. I've been sorting cards all day, so I moved everything all over the place. Okay, I'll be right back. That is a terrible place to put that. Wow, that was really asking for problems. That was just asking for trouble. They were just balancing on top of a bunch of shit that they should not have been balancing on. I was like, that would have been bad if that fell. Once again, past Amara. Fucking future Amara. Okay, we're gonna paint this gold just because I want to see what it looks like. Is this Balthazar gold already open? No, Gehenna gold. Warhammer and your crazy, silly names for your paints. Oh my god. guys can't just make orange. Red. There's 100 different shapes of red. Tom, I don't want to play that deck. I don't play against your stupid deck.
I don't know. He just played against your stupid deck last night, so I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh my god, that Balin deck was just fucking stupid. Oh my god. I didn't mean for it to do the things it was doing. I was like, oh. Good job, me. Bad for Tom. Good for me. Excellent. Tom puts up a lot of my shenanigans, and unfortunately, like, a lot of times, if I don't test something out and know what it's gonna do, sometimes Tom finds out what it's gonna do, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I'll change this. Sorry, Tom. Sorry I hurt you. Sorry I ruined things for you. Sorry I ruined your Thursday night. Sorry you traveled all the way here for whatever happened. You're a good sport, Tom. You're a good apprentice.
There's a new cat cafe in Philly, and I want to go.
What? You should go.
Yeah.
I just went to one in Erie the other day when we went up there for my doctor's appointment. Heather was like, hey, there's a cat cafe. I was like, you had me at cat.
Right?
And then they had a bunch of cool, weird snacks and like desserts and things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm in. Had this weird roll that was filled with roast beef. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm here for this. And then we bought like 20 different like muffins and donuts, and I don't know. Whenever we go into local businesses, we usually buy a bunch of stuff because it helps the local people. That's all. Yeah. This is gonna look cool, I think. I don't do any planning when I actually paint my guys. I'm like, okay, I guess this is this color. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, we should not have painted that color. I've only actually had it like once where I did colors on something and I was like, oh, this is fucking sucks. I was like, we gotta completely redo this whole entire guy. I was like, I hate this. This looks awful. We did a bad job. Just, nope. Don't show this to anybody. Get this painted and changed immediately so nobody sees this. You have done a bad job. I wish I would have taken more pictures of my old armies. Like, now, whenever I get rid of things, most of the time I take pictures of them just so I can remember them. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. I did this. I was like, I remember these magic cards, so now I just miss them. Usually, like my Warhammer stuff. I know I do have more pictures, I'll just have to find them. They were before the age of internet times for a lot of it, so I had taken pictures, but they were just on my phone or my camera, so they didn't actually get brought over to my computer. They just kind of disappeared. Do believe I'm probably gonna get off here in a minute or so after I finish painting this mace and seeing what this looks like. Has been good times. Oh, do I want to do this in gold? I think so. I don't know. Normally a Red Corsair army, these guys would be all just black and red. They don't actually have like any other colors going on, but I figure pirates like gold. That's what pirates do. Gold stuff. Gold things. Is my partner home? Interesting. Well, was it good hanging out with you, Shannibal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably head out here after I finish this mace.
I started scrolling on my phone. I'm just like, I don't want to weigh yarn anymore.
That's how I felt with my Warhammer stuff earlier. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to see Magic cards until tomorrow when I have a stream tomorrow, like, that I'm guesting on. I'm like, I am just gonna stay away from Magic cards until then. Don't want to see them anymore. They've hurt me today. Used all my Magic love today up. It's gone.
We did inventory 2 shelves, and we have 1, 2, 3, 5 left.
See, you're getting things done.
So we're getting there, I think.
I always feel good when I get things done. It makes me feel better that I'm like, okay, I sat down, I did these things. It looks like I did something. It makes me feel like accomplished. I'm like, okay, I might not have finished, but at least we got it started. We got it going. Like, it's better than not having anything happening and not starting it at all. That's kind of how I feel with, like, the painting. I'm like, okay, get a little bit done here, get a little bit done here. Like, not going to accomplish it all at the same time. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, I'm not going to sit down for, well, probably, if I painted all the guys I had, I would have to sit and never quit for, like, 8 months. Like, so I would never be able to leave my spot if I was just like, I have to finish this. Until I finish this is what I'm doing. Like, oops, we are never leaving. This is where we live now. Oh, these guys have the old Night Lord pieces. Interesting. There's weird stuff on here that I had to paint. I was like, this is not their normal gear. I forgot I did custom stuff on some of these guys. Okie dokie. I think that is where I'm gonna leave off. It was good hanging out with you.
Yeah. Good yapping as always.
Yeah. You have a good weekend if I don't get to talk to you.
Yeah.
Try to survive your double.
Oh, yeah. I will.
Don't let it kill you.
I'll try.
Yeah. Does not sound fun. My body wouldn't be able to do that anymore. My problem is I work like 8 hours and then I just cease operation. Like, if I continue working, like overtime or something,
Yeah.
you're not paying me what I'm worth.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just fucking around. Or sleeping. I don't know. Not much going on.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm going to let you go. And I'll let everybody else go. Thanks for hanging out with us. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
You all take care of yourselves.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. And goodbye, everybody. That is the end of this. I am going to go and do some real people stuff. I do appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you later. We got a bunch of stuff painted. I'm excited. I'll take some pictures if you want to check them out. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I will be back tomorrow on Joe Kilcar's program, where at 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll be playing some Plane Chase. Very excited. I haven't played Plane Chase, like, proper in a long time, so. And thanks for hanging out with me, Savvy, Tom, everybody else that might be there. I appreciate you. You take care of yourselves. Bye. Actually, we should raid, I guess. That makes sense. I guess I should go raid somebody. Hold 1 second, everybody, if you're still here. I do appreciate you still being here. You got extra points if you continue hanging on. Let us go over to... Let's just raid. This guy. Hey, there's these guys talking. Let us go over to our wonderful friend Hamhawks, who's actually hanging out with Carlo right now. They're both with Magic Jank. They're both pretty awesome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it.